Hello? Oh, we're live. What is up, my dudes? What is up, buddy boyos? Welcome to SNI, Saturday Night Incel. What is up, my dudes? Episode 33, I believe. What's good in the hood, my dudes? What's good in the fucking hood? You got 3 people waiting in the chat. All right, sounds good to me. Oh man, I get some food. I'm tired. Some food. Oh man. This is later than usual, so. Oh. Chair always fucking does that shit. Let's see. Let's read some comments here. Another Saturday in my prime. Yep. Never began, boyos. Taking mystery school on another hot date. My God, I'm not even Asian. Guy looks like he's maintaining a frame in that pic. He is, dude. Look at the fucking guy. Dude looks like he's fucking. He has an abundance mindset. The Asian dude is now holding frame. He needs to be more confident. He looks like he got game. Left my ass up. He mogs any dating roach. Jesus. Usually when you take pictures like that, you grab the girls. Yep, he got like super a hover hand in that picture. You're not even touching him, dude. But no, he needs more confidence. Hey boy, what's up, my dude? He needs an abundant mindset. Oh God. The fuck were you at? I had to work on a paper today. So I had to get this paper done for this class I'm taking. So I spent a lot of my day working on that. And I barely put any effort into it. I still got a 100 on the paper. So I'm like, what the fuck? So obviously she doesn't seem to give a fuck about my grades at all. She's just kind of like giving out free 100s on the papers and stuff like that. So who gives a fuck? Just get on your purpose, bro. Yep. Crypto what? Mystery slaying Stacy's and starting to stream late. Oh boys. Would the looks black pill be needed once genetic modification becomes a thing? Like once you take looks off the table, really once you take genes off the table, like what else is there to really argue about? Like okay, like I guess people will always find something else to differentiate on. I guess so. People will find some other shit to differentiate themselves from other people. Seems to be a human trait to want to do that. So the Gators are maintaining frame on their island today. Nice. Just replace your genetics, bro. Yeah, just do it. Just pay the money. Misreading that Chad curve on his papers. Yeah, that's insane. I barely put any work into that paper at all. They're gonna find some new retarded standard to segregate men with, even if they have to make it up. Yeah, exactly. People just make up something new. They don't really care. Personality might actually matter. Yeah. Oh, boys. Trying to decide if I should order food. If I should order food or if I should just get food. I don't know. Did you slay mystery last night later than usual stream? Nope. I'll tell you guys that story later. Oof. Law of gentrification, only the elite and wealthy would get access to it. If it's tall enough. Oh God. Do you believe in God, mystery? God damn you, Dante. If we are all equals, nobody is beautiful. The entire party and country should wake up, throw into the flame, and twist the neck of anyone who tramples underfoot the sacred law party in defense of the rights of women and girls. Ho-ha. I see you did instant transmission. We are all equal in death. Oh, man. Good shit. Where the fuck is my folder at for the stream? There we go. My meme folder. Got the meme folder out. Death is the ultimate PUA. 100% success pickup rate. God dang. Women vote their rights and male rights away. Oh yeah, that's true. I'm going to the grocery store because COVID is over my area and ordering to go from a restaurant is an Incel trait. Yeah. My kid gonna come out looking like Broly. I'm modifying the shit out of him. I am loyal to the mystery gang unless I'm in the supermarket and Ford smile at me because I look like Jay-Z. Laugh my ass off. Let's see. Enver Hoax, the leader of the Socialist Party in Albania, based in communist field. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Da-da-da-da-da. Here we go. When you ain't loving it anymore. Oh, God. When you ain't loving it no more, man. It's just true. It's what happens to you. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I know what I'll order. I think I'll order something light. I don't want to order anything too crazy. You have a smartwatch or smart wallet sponsor like Face. Oh God, that was so weird to hearing him doing a sponsored spot and thing. The fuck. Loyalty like kamikaze. Jay-Z, bro, you're gonna get a Beyonce, bro. That thumbnail, yeah, it's pretty bad. Dang, rip in peace to him. The absolute state of Rollo McDonald. Oh God, worked for Faith. Not gonna lie. Burger King, having your way, bro. Jay-Z Max. Rollo McDonald will do that if you buy his course. Facing LMF, that Giga Tyrone of the VP. Yeah, dude. Let's see what else we got for here. We got some. Let's go ahead and I think I showed this meme. Last week. I'm gonna probably review some memes real quick. Just read some memes. Here we go. Yeah, this is the thumbnail for today's video. Oh my God. Look at this absolute fucking Chang here. Just god tier Chang right here. This is top tier Chang. I mean, look at this shit, dude. The absolute Chang, slaying it, just fucking slaying it. I know I showed this one last week, but I still can't get over the fucking I can't get over this fucking green, the green Chad. Oh my god, the green Chad, the naked alien exposed to the elements. What the fuck, dude? Oh man, sins of the demon. Just become a Lovecraftian horror, bro. Just, I mean, what the fuck? Seduced by the jaguar, trained at the gym. Oh no, Ice Planet Barbarian. Who designs this fuck? Who makes these titles up, dude? The fuck? Look at this blue Chad. Yeah, blue Chad. Just fucking blue Chad. Whoa, we got the dog the dog film being reinforced out here. Seduced by the wolf. Whoa. Whoa, boys. They got it going on. Something's going on here. What the fuck is this guy? Jarrell is lioness. Oh, yeah, now we have the cat pill now. We have the dog pill and the cat pill. I can't get over. This image is so perfect, dude. Like this is what women really want at the end of the day. Like they want the outlaw, they want green Chad, they want blue Chad. Just become the ancient one, as Jack Nickelback says. Like they got a bear, the fucking bear pill. The bear pill. Literally the bear. Didn't even see that image. You have bear. Look at this shit. Oh my god. Oh no. Just lose your arm, bro. The good, the bad, and the cyborgs. Cyborgs on Mars. Oh my god. All right, dude. That image is too good. Oh man. Just be Cthulhu. I knew a single guy in college that wore a fake wedding ring because it helped him get attention from women. He slept with dozens of women that thought he was cheating on his wife with them. When he told them he was single afterwards, they were all outraged. But of course, it might actually be. I don't know. But he's Chad, so it doesn't matter, dude. Here's the good meme. Males. I'm a shy introvert. Man up, fag. Enjoy being alone. Fucking creep, loser. Females. I'm a shy introvert. You're so cute, lol. It's okay. Want to try and talk? Want to go out? Let's fix that. I like shark girls anyway. That feel with no shy GF. Yep. That's how it goes, boyos. If you're a shy fucking male, you get shat on. If you're a shy female, you get all the love in the world. If anything, it works in your favor if you're a shy female. Ba da ba 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 ba. The bear pill. Here's one. She made a fucking list of the pros and cons of continuing to date me versus the guy she was cheating on me with. She showed it to me. Why are they like this? Find the guy and kill them and leave his severed corpse on her front porch. I've heard of females who do this. Don't hate yourself for the shit. It's her fault. She absolutely not meant for you. She'll eventually get bored, and the guy she left you. Yeah, that's cope. Here's the image. All right, me, non-judgmental, funny, not athletic, ADM, long-term guaranteed, stable support for something. I make her belly laugh, willing to look up at my interest, respect each other's opinions, not momming or morning or night person, same friends, comfortable with family, different religion. Nothing down here. Him, funny, hiking, disc golfing, something or UT. Remember some things, some same music taste, morning night person, socializes a lot, protective, about to do long distance, able to do long distance, mutually initiators, doesn't make me feel ugly. What the fuck? Same morals and religion, more considerate, meets physical needs. Meets physical needs. Oh god. Meets physical needs. It's right fucking there. Mutual respect. Doesn't have the same interests. Smooth talking. Didn't something, friend, blah, blah. Yeah. Dang. Meets physical needs. That's the biggest thing right there you have to look at. Meets physical needs. Never forget that. Girl, we are not object. Also, girls, hey babe, this OnlyFans page content, adult content that isn't appropriate for anyone under 18 years of age. I post multiple times a day and have a range of different content. These include lingerie pics, pole dancing, stripping, fully nude pics, blah blah blah, sex tapes, masturbation, feet content, theme nude shoots, sexual acts with others. Wow, it's almost like you're objectifying yourself, but you can't say that if you're a male, so you know whatever. What else? I don't know what the fuck this is meant to convey, but this is some weird shit. Here we go. Ma'am, your wallet fell down. I have a boyfriend. Just go full fucking Lovecraftian and horror and just start fucking sucking her brain out. It's like, can't do it, dog. Can't. Like, I don't care. Here we are. Update. I figured out why my wife wanted me to get a vasectomy reversed so goddamn bad. TLDR, my wife was a professional violinist and became depressed after being diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. Until that happened, we were both happily child-free, and then she decided she needed me to get a vasectomy reversed so she could stay at home, be a stay-at-home mom. Over the past week, I really thought things were getting better. I felt hope for the first time in weeks. We had talked through a lot of things that had been depressing Claire and finding ways to work through them together. Here's the thing. I left out of the initial post because it was embarrassing to me. Claire has been drinking since her diagnosis, a lot. Not like I never see her sober a lot, but more like the person more than a person should drink a lot. She's been day drinking every day, every other day or so. This has been one of the things that has been coming up in our couples therapy sessions pretty regularly. Fast forward to this morning. It was an emotional session the whole way through. It didn't help that last weekend was the concert from her former orchestra. We started off on that, and Claire broke down, and it was pretty quickly about it pretty quickly. We talked about that for a while. Some other things that I don't even really remember because I was so fucking angry right now. Then Claire brought up that she needed some kids to be happy. Again. Long story short, this turns into a big giant fight between Claire and I, refereed by our therapist, which culminated in her tearfully telling me that she's pregnant. One day, while I was at work trying to fucking provide for her, she fucked some dude and got herself knocked up. Wow. And she thought if she could convince me to reverse my vasectomy because she could fuck fucking get away with it. Oh, 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 that's literal cuckold right here. I'm not a violent guy, but I was genuinely wanted to slap the shit out of her right then. I still don't know what's worse, the fact that she cheated on me or the fact that she tried to trick me into raising another man's child, especially since she's known since we've met that I fucking hate children, or the fact that she tried to use my love for her to manipulate me. So not wanting to hit my wife at the same time, desperately wanting to, I left. I didn't say anything. I stood up, grabbed my briefcase, and went to my car. Dang. I called my boss and told him I wouldn't be able to make it back in today due to a family emergency. Let's call my boss Dan. Dan is the goddamn best boss I've ever worked for and has become a good friend. He asked what it was, and he said and they said they really needed me at some point to get work done on a project, and I'm heading. I broke down on the phone, told Dan everything, which resulted in an extra week of paid time off, started immediately, and a free dinner out tonight with Dan. I fucking love that guy. Whew. Right now, I'm checked into a hotel room and I'm drinking my way slowly but surely through the mini bar. Yeah, I know drinking isn't a really healthy way to deal with your problem, but what the fuck ever. Waiting for Fallout 4 to download. My dude. I wasn't gonna buy it today because I didn't have time to play it, but sure as hell do now. Saw the new James Bond movie a while ago. It was okay. Dang, this is sad. Well, it is what it is. Might save some of this for later. I'm gonna start the chat early. Since I started late today, I'm gonna start the chat early. If we can get enough people in here for enough time to actually get people in here. Invite, copy clipboard, post that in there, and message, and there we go. Should be a pretty low key stream today anyway, since there's like 18 people in here. Saturdays always suck. Oh, remove that from the stream. It's 7:19. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go just hop in the queue if you want to hop in here. Otherwise, I'm gonna go cook up something real quick. I'm not actually gonna order food out. Fuck that. It's too damn late for that to be eating like food like that this late at night. Let me mute my mic and I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Got my food. And Jack's waiting in the thing. What's up, Jack?
Yo, what's up?
What is good in the hood, my dude?
Jack shit.
We got last. Let's see. Tukek. Oh, people love that image so much. What the fuck? Tukek.
It's a hood classic, like shit.
It's over for Inkwell this summer. Yeah, it is. Where's he gone? To get food. I'm talking about, nigga. TFM, bust out the champagne and the motherfucking doll. Oh, God. I have the rope factory produce 200% more ropes. Ah, boy.
Hey, so if they have that eviction moratorium and inflation's real, well, Beta Buxton is probably gonna work. So, just letting y'all know.
Yeah, it depends on how broke the chick is, but yeah.
Depends on how broke the government is. If they literally can't hold up people anymore, then
yeah, that goes. Yeah, that's true.
We're temporarily going back to like old-fashioned traditionalism, like no bailouts, shit.
Kind of funny because like a lefty's expected Joe Biden to be this like messiah figure to undo all the bad that Trump did and something like that. And I was like, dude, he's a moderate fucking Democrat, basically. Like you didn't get
You said it that right there. Then you was about to say Republican, like.
I was about to say Republican, yeah, but he's not like some like crazy far lefty guy who don't like give out free shit. He's not that fucking crazy. They did a few months. He like so did Trump. He gave out the checks as well. But damn, the worst thing he's probably done, at least I mean that's the worst thing with the only thing he's done so far will be the what's it called, the unemployment checks not being. But even then, a lot of the states are canceling those too. So
he's just a regular old white dude being like that's it. What else did y'all expect him to do? Like shit.
Well, a lot of the lefties are really mad at him. It's like, well, we expect you to be the supposed to implement our policies. Like, I don't know, dude.
I was a part of the Bernie Sanders wing and all that. So there's only certain types of left people that actually expect the shit from Biden.
Like, Biden even said that if you elect him, don't expect anything to change fundamentally.
Exactly, like the real leftists, we haven't expected shit since like fucking Bernie Sanders went against Hillary Clinton and lost. And even he's just like a European center, so.
What is up, Drolix?
What's up, buddy boyos? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You sound great.
All right, cool. Yo, I got an announcement to make.
What's up, my dude?
Are you ascending?
Nah, I wish. I was gonna say I'm moving up the ranks. I officially got a delayed copy strike takedown on my video.
Oh shit!
First up, which one?
Yeah.
It was the base Russian police.
Didn't even get to see that one. Shit.
No, it's still up. It's scheduled to be deleted. I believe Wednesday.
All right.
Or Tuesday. Yeah, I'll keep it up until Monday, and I'll just delete it afterwards. Apparently, there's two types of takedowns, like immediately, which YouTube will just delete it outright, and then a delayed one is the copyright holder gives you a chance to respond.
How is it copyrighted?
I don't give a fuck. I'll just like whatever. I'll take it down. I'll just make my own version and re-up it. But yeah, I was like, oh, first copyright ever in my life. Cool.
Yeah, no, you're not a real YouTuber until you had to have like 2 or 3 backup channels and shit.
Yeah, it could be like Donovan Sharp getting like nuked every so often.
Ooh, that's a heavy one.
Oh yeah, didn't he get like nuked again?
Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of getting nuked, John Doe got nuked. Like his channel got straight up deleted and banned. I don't know if you saw John Doe, but he was pretty based. And I think he got banned because he was trying to dox MD.
So what's everybody's opinion on MD? Because apparently he's pretty contentious.
Is he? I mean, I don't know. I haven't watched the streams in a while, so it's been a while since I've actually been on the stream either. Actually, I did this too crazy for me, so I tend not to watch them. But
I catch a few minutes of it here and there, but I don't stay for the long haul anymore.
I haven't been to any.
Used to, I was watching them because I usually watch videos on double speed, but here recently I've just been kind of, you know.
Yeah, I think he's
another
right.
day that it's over.
OBS maxing, I see.
yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I think he's all right. As in, like, the good part about him is he's calling out the dating roaches. So that's all good. 100% like agree with that.
Has anyone read his both the 48 Laws of Dating, I think it's called?
Yeah, I bought both of his books.
How is it?
I was reading through the 48 Laws. It's actually fairly decent. And then I got the Black Pill book. I haven't started reading that yet, but I already kind of know everything anyway.
Is that an owl?
Who's this?
Count of Woodlands.
Count to the Woodlands, so it could be an owl.
Are you there?
Hello, people.
Yeah, what's up?
Hi. Yeah, I just thought that I'd join.
Oh, okay. So, tell us your story, buddy. What's your demographic data, stuff like that?
Where I'm from Germany, Munich.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm some German guy who's very interested in those topics. And yeah, I'm regularly watching the streams.
Yeah, no, I think I see you in my comment section sometimes, or at least in the chat stuff sometimes posting.
Hey, hold on. It's not Dante, is it?
No, not Dante. No, Dante.
Do I sound like him?
You mentioned Germany, and then like every time I think of Germany, I think of Dante.
No, that was Dante came on like.
I mean, no problem with Dante. No problem with Dante. I'm just saying.
Most people think
Dante is France or French.
I'm racist as hell. Never mind.
Once I joined LMS stream, and people in the chat wrote that I'm the son of Hamudi.
Oh, really?
That I sound like Hamudi.
Huh. You might be.
I never saw Hamudi either. Shit.
Man, you missing out.
Well, he was from Germany.
Yes.
He was in Germany for a while.
Well, excuse me that I missed a few fucking steps in life. God damn, I thought we established that.
I didn't become aware of Moody until after he got, like, I guess, deported and his channel banned.
He's channel banned like twice.
Tell us, so are you like a true cell? Or are you just like a mental cell? What are you?
Some kind of. I'm not a. But it's difficult. Do I have to talk about myself? The thing is, I had some other topic.
Okay, go ahead and bring it up then if you want.
Well, I had this thought that it's actually, if you're a true cell, then it's actually more difficult to be neutral about this Incel topic, to really observe correctly, because the thing is, you're in an extreme position. It's like chat. If you ask chat, how do you get women? He will say, it's easy. I just look into her eyes, and that does it. And he says, don't exaggerate. Just be yourself. And he makes it seem very, very easy to do. And I think in the opposite extreme, it's also, if you're an incel, then you will probably make it out to be more difficult than it actually is. This is some observation that I've made. Maybe people who are normie, they have the potential to be a bit more neutral. What do you think about that thought? Because, for example, Hamudi, he really exaggerated valid points. He said, of course, you have to be a bit tall, it's always important to have good height. But he says, in 2025 you have to be 7 foot. So, and he seems to be serious about that.
So what you're basically saying is that in the extremes of either end of the extremes, your perception of reality is warped by that.
Yes, this is my point. It
Okay.
could be true. Maybe it's not true for all true selves, but it's a general. Okay,
Sorry, go
maybe
ahead.
some people just want to be funny and exaggerate things, but I think it's kind of true that it's difficult to be neutral if you're on either extreme side.
My thoughts on it, I'm not even sure what, like, I'm not gonna say whether this is true or not, but I have like a suspicion that all these classes are being treated completely separately each, almost like it's not really continuum. It's like, okay, if you're in this strata, you treat it this way. If you're in this strata, you treat it that way. And if you're Chad, you treat it this certain way. And there's like there's like hard lines between them, kind of.
Yeah, there is some truth. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is some truth to that. There is a difference between a bottom tier normie and an actual true cell. Because bottom tier normies straight up get ignored, like me, but actual incels get looks of disgust. I never get looks of disgust. I just get ignored, like I'm not even there.
Yeah, like Beggar Boss.
Hey, my headset is dying, so I'll be back in like a couple of minutes.
Okay.
God damn it, the mic was perfect. Now the fucking headset's gone, bro. Damn.
I don't know. It's not charging well. It's a fucking new problem. Anyways, I'm gonna switch out to the manual headset.
Okay.
Do you hear background noises a lot?
I hear an owl.
Is it noisy? Yeah, because I'm at the balcony. It's very hot in my room, and I really need to be outside, kind of.
That's fine. That's fine. I just hear an owl, so that's fine.
It's
though.
brutal. It's so hot. It was like.
But yeah, just to go back to your point, though. I mean, I definitely think this is true to some extent when it comes to like things like politics and like that, like where each side gets sort of entrenched into their own particular ideology and they're arguing about their own points from like an echo chamber point of view. But depending on what we're talking about too. If we're talking about like something objective like looks, something like looks, and I think the incels are completely right on that. Like this idea that like it's something you can like overcome. It's extremely like this is wrong, and that I think that Chads are somewhat unaware because they already look so good that they're unaware of how privileged they really are when it comes to stuff like looks or stuff like that. So like I definitely think that your perception of reality can be warped by being in an extreme, but depending on which end of the extreme you are, so sometimes that perception of reality can be correct as long as it's backed up by science and data and stuff like that.
Yes, yeah. At the end of the day, you should really put the focus on the data, on the hard facts, and of course you can speculate a lot and try to bring that together logically. At the end of the day, you have to speculate about. You cannot have true knowledge about everything. Some things are always speculation. Yeah, but the thing, if many incels, they exaggerate, and that makes the outside perception a bit difficult. The thing, the community isn't taken very seriously, and I think some incels are themselves a bit to blame for that. If they really exaggerate, like I think Hamoudi with most videos he made really a disservice for the community because he really has blown up valid points. And if you're some outsider, maybe even an incel in denial, you will watch Hamoudi's video and you will think, hey, this is comedy. He can't be serious.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely you can definitely exaggerate things when it comes to black pill or incel thought for sure, but ultimately at the end of the day, though, I think the points that we make in the black pill community, I think they still stand. Though oftentimes it is backed up by some sort of like objective standard of data saying that okay, like looks do matter. You see this after study after study after study. Genetic determinism is real. This idea that like you could overcome your genes is like extremely like weird. Like it's like, okay, what do you mean like genes don't matter? Of course they matter. This is what makes up who you are to some extent and your environment as well. One thing I'll definitely say is that like it definitely seems like it's definitely looks is definitely the primary factor when it comes to dating. When it comes to dating and really life in general to some extent. Obviously, it affects your income, it affects stuff like that. So, it affects these things as well. But there's also other factors that maybe get ignored a bit too much. Like you can talk about societal factors, psychological factors, or sociological factors. But I think that especially when it comes to dealing with women, though, like looks is like 80% of the game, and the rest is like 20% is like remaining is like societal factors that you can't really control either. So. But it's almost like you're talking about. But when you bring those things up, though, it's almost like it's better not to even talk about those, though, because there's such a small portion of like what you can do to fix yourself that like, what's the point of talking about 20% when the 80% is really stopping you?
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
What I was gonna say, I saw a post on Reddit on r-stem cells that basically she confirmed looks man. And she talked about how she was chatting with this guy online, right? The guy didn't reveal his race or his height, right? And she was talked about they had similar interests and he made really good money. But the girl who posted on r-stem cells said she cried because the guy was 5'6" and Indian.
Yeah, I remember that post. I've seen that. I think I've seen that post posted somewhere else before too as well. I think maybe you talked about it actually. Somebody talked about it before.
It was on the stream with was it Wee Waffles?
Yeah, with that one. That's where I heard it from. Yeah, and like
the thing is, I don't know whether the height or the fucking race was worse.
Ooh, yeah, that's true.
It was both. It was both because women actually get depressed when unattractive men try to approach them and pursue them.
Saffron don't kill me.
Yeah, it's one of brutal black coach. I had to go back. White women actually are motivated to go to the gym when black guys are hitting on them.
Sad part is that makes sense, but I don't want to be a race trader, but like, yeah, I can understand. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, I wanted to answer. Actually, I'm on the new mic. Do I sound all right?
You sound great. Yeah, you sound perfect.
Okay.
Fucking upgrade.
All right, cool.
That's
really
brutal, right?
Better than the other one?
Hold on, let Alex speak. Go ahead and answer this question.
Oh yeah, because I was gonna say like I'm a true cell, right? Like probably the last time I actually had like any legit, romantic relations with a girl was back in high school. And it was like over for me. Like I was going bald like back in my early 20s. So but yeah, like to really answer the black pill, it's like I was really a fucking normie or even blue pilled for sure. It's just like the environment that you bring or you're brought up in. It's like, oh, you do good things, good karma will come to you. Like women don't give a fuck about that. It's just like the world or society in general it's only beneficial as long as it stays blue pilled. It's only the very few that like are black pilled and awakened. And so to push this, black pill idea onto people, it's just not mentally feasible for most people. I had a roommate, he was a Arab cell for sure. But then I also even noticed, even within the Arab cell community, I should say, like religion has taken a hold for a good thing, I would say. But it's like they don't even have the mental capacity to change. It's like they're so ingrained and set in their ways, partly due to religion and culture, that this black pill it can't even, what am I trying to say? Even land a hook into the psyche.
Yeah, it's so antithetical to everything they believe that they can't even see it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like people are so delusional, they just can't see it. And I used to be the same way. I was like, oh, looks don't matter. And I'm like, bro, it's the only thing that matters, to be honest.
Yeah. But
yeah,
I feel like the black...
It's like your resume. It's like your body, your face, everything, your looks is your resume to get into the door. Other than that, if you can't even get past the resume portion, you can't even get the job interview. You know what I mean? So I said before, but I'll say it again.
I know Pluto has been laying some pretty based, rants recently, and it all makes sense. Like,
can we talk about that though? About the alternative, the black alternative one, because that hit close to home. What about you, Chad? Back or Mr. Spool?
Hold on, let Drellick finish his diet. Hold on,
not done with the topic one yet. Too, but the whole point is like when you awaken when you awake to the realization of the black pill, you know, at first you have that massive rage, like I've been lied to this whole time. But then once you go back and introspect, it makes a lot of sense. Like, you know, Pluto was like, oh, every time I got curbed, I know why. You know, and then you reflect on your life. It's like, oh, yep, that's exactly why she didn't like return my call, or you know, she wasn't, and not just even romantically. It's like job interviews. Like I've walked into job interviews and I know for the first 5 minutes it's like I'm not getting hired. I literally just paused the guy. I was like, bro, I know this ain't going anywhere, and I just walked out. And then he turned around and asked me a question. He's like, was it that obvious? And I was like, oh yeah, it's written all over your face. Like you're not good at lying, you know.
God
Oh
damn.
God, yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I just walked out. I was like, fuck it. Just save, you know, 30 minutes of each other's
Yeah, I'm not gonna
time.
bother wasting my time here when I know that the game's over. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like I've walked out of interviews straight up just because I already knew in the first
That's definitely a
5
pretty
minutes.
Chad thing to do too, because it's like definitely being black pill makes you more self-aware as well. Like when you realize, okay, like you're self-aware and you're aware of other people's actions as well. You're looking at them like, okay, you're assessing their reaction to you. And you're saying, okay, where do I rank in this person's mind? Like not even from a looks basis, but like just in general, the way I'm talking, the way I act, like all that stuff factors into you. And it's like if your person's not feeling you at all, then what's the point of even pursuing it or even going after the next job interview or be self-aware, as Isaac said here. Like be aware of your surroundings and of the people you're talking to, and of yourself as well. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
but
so,
Mitch,
you
well,
know, for the account Woodland, I don't quite get what you're meaning. Like, if Hamudi was like trying to make this shit comical, and you know he did a disservice. Like, I think
Yeah, kind
people.
of, because the community is making it a bit more difficult than it's a bit more difficult for themselves, actually, if they're just trying to be too funny. And then, of
Yeah, yeah.
course, from
So
an outside view, they won't
yo,
be taken as
to
seriously. That's
to
can I
answer that
come in
question,
real
right?
quick?
Oh,
Can
hold
I
on,
come in real
Black
quick?
Hornet. I'm almost done. To
Sorry.
to answer that question, like I think it's a defense mechanism of like humor, right? Like when people can't take shit, they try to make it funny, comical.
yes.
I think that's what exactly what it is. And I'm not gonna lie, Hamoudi is based, but you know, the way he comes across can be very comical, intentionally or not. I mean, I think most of the time he was very serious, but
Yes.
sometimes it's hard to take people at face value if they're actually joking or not.
I miss him, and I really would like to have him back. And I hope he's doing well. No idea, but of course, it's true that. Did you know that actually the most funny people are actually often the most sad people? Because if you're miserable, you have to actually make yourself a bit. Yourself have to make you feel, try to make you feel better, and humor is actually a good way to do that. And actually, many clowns are actually very miserable. And
Yeah, I can speak from experience.
Yeah,
Laughter is
same
where
here.
absurdity goes to lay its head. So
Yeah. Actually, remember that episode of American Horror Story, Twisty the Clown? Remember him from American Horror Story? He was the clown, who was ultra depressed. He tried to off himself with a shotgun. Half his jaw was gone. Then he became a
oh
serial killer.
shit, I haven't watched that. But yeah,
I mean, shit, you could just look at comedians. Their lives are fucked up.
Yeah, look at Dave. Look at Dave Chappelle. He grew up in the hood in DC. Look at Dave Chappelle. Like,
Dave,
Kevin Hart.
Dave Chappelle made it okay. I'm thinking more like a Richard Pryor setting his ass on fire and shit, and making this
Oh,
set.
Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart was
Or
5'5".
Robin Williams.
Yeah,
Kevin Hart.
Five-
Kevin Hart's a bitch that sold out. He's different too.
Yeah, but what I wanted to say is, I really do believe people who use the black pill as an excuse to be fucking lazy. I've had dudes tell me that me getting in the HVAC and me working trying to get money is a cope.
Yeah, people will do that, but like
Wait, who
at the end
said
of the
that?
day, though, like yeah, it's just people in general. Again, I think it's certain of the Discord servers, people will say like if you do anything at all that to make your life like better, even if it's just, like even if working
Yeah.
is cope, like if you do anything at all to make your life better at all, working a job or doing this or doing that, you end up with this
Oh,
weird like thing of people think, oh, you're coping, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, like I don't know, like like I would say
Yeah.
having more money is better than being a poor cell. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather
I
be a rich
mean,
cell than be a
Exactly.
poor cell.
I
yeah, I
mean,
was gonna
I can
ask.
understand it, but
Elaborate. Last. Elaborate.
I wanted to hear Andronics. No, it's like, yeah, I can understand like that defeatist mentality because I have it too to a certain extent. It's like if you're not gonna get like what you ultimately want, there is I see very little way in doing anything. Period.
Yeah, I told
And
y'all.
cope and laziness or not, at the end of the day, it is somebody's choice to do whatever they want. So
Oh,
that's
yeah.
why, I don't encourage LDAR, but I don't discourage it either.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
I'm in
gonna.
last position. Like even when it comes to friggin' rope, I'm like that. Like I don't know what you're going through, and for some people, I'm gonna get shit for this, but for some people, it's probably the right decision. Low key, like I'm sorry, but
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
wanted to
I do
ask
believe that too.
everyone here.
Go ahead. Who was talking? Who's trying to make a statement there? Somebody was trying to make a statement. Drolix?
Yeah, one of the ideas I had of making another video is I think Pluto talks well about solutions. I don't know if not Hail by the Dashboard Light, but what was the other guy? Tim, the
I love that
cyborg.
guy.
Yeah, like there are a few other base guys that talk about possible solutions, and geomaxing is definitely one of them, but that's like an end goal. You know what I mean? It's not like an immediate solution. And the Overton window to Geomax is also, closing fast. So I'm talking about like specifics, like what can you do to actually, uh, quote unquote, make your life better. And in the process of making it better, you might, ascend in a sense,
Yeah,
like
this is
not
why.
necessarily,
Yeah,
yeah,
this is
not
why I
necessarily
always
with
go
basic.
with the honest assessments thing. It's like make an honest assessment of your life, make a calculated risk or calculated assessment of where you're actually going to end up at or not, and then go from there. But if you know that you're like 5 foot fucking two and you're ugly as sin, maybe a women aren't for you. Maybe you can do something else to like okay, like once again, I'd rather be a sad multi billionaire than a poor than a poor sad person. Like
Yeah, so the idea that I had was like, with receipts, right? Like, this is my story. This is my well, I was gonna title it escape it or solutions to black pill, my financial ascension story or something, right? And then it's like I'll lay out my journey. This is what I did. These are the, classes I took. This is where I don't want to dox myself, so everything will be anonymous, but
mhm.
with receipts. Like I'll actually show my bank statements, my school transcripts, that kind of thing. And it's like laid out there. And you can criticize or whatever, but I guarantee you I probably would have roped had I not like financially ascended because I'm just trying to think, man, like even 8 years ago, if I didn't do the things I did to put myself where I'm at, like where the hell would I be? I'll actually just be like getting close to 40, never got laid past school, just ready to die. Like what kind of life is this?
So basically, for a comparison, you could just hold yourself up, then hold me next to it. Like this is what I could have been had I not financially ascended, because I'm basically
Well,
at that point.
no, I mean, I'm not talking about you specifically. Like everyone's different, right? So, and I 100% agree. Like when you said earlier, like people can Eldar max, and
LD.
that's fine. It's like it's your life to live, but it's also your life to regret as well. So
Yo,
if you want to look
but
back 10 years from now and be like, well, wish I had done this, that's the life you got to live too.
Ralux, I agree and disagree with you at the same time. My problem is I don't like when they tell mid-tier normie incels, guys who are average looking, to LDAR. Some of these dudes have legit potential. Okay, I've been in Discord servers with dudes who are 6'2", blonde with blonde hair, blue eyes, 6'2", average looking guys talking about it's over. I'm like, if you don't get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Yeah, I mean those kind of people annoy me too. Like I'm an old cell, so when a young cell says it's over, it's kind of like Bro, you don't have the 20-year experience I got. It's not really
Yeah.
over.
I think
Yeah.
like they
Hold
are
on, hold
cool,
on.
so
Let me get TRP in here. He hasn't talked yet. He's kind of been waiting. I know how he is. So TRP, what's
Yeah.
up, dude?
derp.
What's up, guys? How's the chat doing today?
We're doing
How's the
good. Yeah,
panel?
started a little bit late, but yeah, we're here.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, I
no
was
shit.
wondering what happened to the stream. You know, I'm not working today, so that's a pretty big positive. But I see you guys are talking about the whole NEAT thing. This is a big issue that I have too. Like, how do you motivate guys to actually do something? And I find the basis of it is that people take their pleasures as a form or foundation for decision making. Like, oh, if it doesn't end in hedonism, then there's no reason to do anything. Like, it's such a false premise for existence, but people, unless they're validated or gratified in a hedonistic manner, they won't actually do anything. Like that, and it has to be immediate. Like, I think it has a lot to do with how people were raised. Like, a lot of people had very easy and sheltered lives, so they never really cemented the concept of, oh, if I work really hard, I'll get to enjoy something a lot more than if it's just given to me by my parents.
Delaying gratification.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is the issue that I have with people. It's just that they just are like, oh, I can't wait 2 years. I can't work for 2 years. Oh, what if it never happens? So what if it never happens? That's life. Like, people have this expectation that shit should just be handed to them, and if it doesn't feel good in the process or within, like, I don't know, like a 2 hour period. And this is why dating roaches and PUAs are so successful, because they promise bullshit and people fool themselves into believing this bullshit even though it doesn't work.
Yeah, this is definitely that
Um.
mindset's definitely a byproduct of like our instant gratification society as well. You have stuff like Amazon that can get you a package in like literally the same day. You have this, you have that. So like people can't. We've been trained to like literally have our mind like think like, oh well, this happens this way, so why can't this happen this way? And it's like no one can like knows how to like delay a gratification anymore, especially as they get younger, obviously. So
Out of fairness, though, like you're talking about, like millennials and Z's, they lived through 2 recessions at the same time. Like they lived through their parents basically working all their lives and then having it all wiped away, and then it's just like, what the fuck was the point?
yeah, ultimately, those people are a byproduct of their environment, or at least of the time they grew up in. So, like, I'm not blaming them per se. I'm just saying that like this is just a byproduct of like our current age. Like this is the type of people that you're going to produce from a system that crashed a few years ago, and you have people that are just out of work and they feel downtrodden and stuff like that. Of course, they're going to be of course, they're gonna be crestfallen, and of course, they're not going to work as hard. Because why the hell would they? They've seen their parents struggle their whole lives, and then you expect those kids to come out of that system and say, "Oh yeah, I can make it too." Like you're going to say, "Fuck that shit, dude."
Yeah,
Like,
you've seen hard work punished. Actually, that's why my asses went to assets and shit. Like I'm not getting a job because I already know I can't depend on it. So let me go independent and shit.
Go ahead, Black Runner.
Yo, Mr. School. I was gonna say that whole everything should be handed to me. That's a Zoomer thought mentality. I'm sorry. That's a Zoomer thought mentality, bro. You're a guy. There's no OnlyFans for men unless you're gay. Like, you guys got to go out and put in the work.
Yeah. Good.
It's learned helplessness, because the thing is, right, with the way we are as men, right, when we lose at something, right, and society beats us down for losing, it unmotivates us, and that's when we get into the self-defeatist mindset, and I'm guilty of that too, to a certain degree.
Yeah, we get demoralized effectively. It's demoralization to some extent. You know, it's what it is. When you see like I think who was it? What's that guy's name? Monday FM Monday talked about this, and then one of this thing, he's like, it was extremely demoralizing to see like the worst people in society. We're gonna go back to a woman real quick here, but like it's really demoralizing to see like assholes get women, because like it makes you feel like, dang, like I'm actually a decent person. Like, you know, I do everything society says I'm supposed to be doing. You know, be a good person, hold open doors, be, you know, a chivalry, yada yada yada. But then when you see the people who actually get women, it's like, what the fuck? Like those people are just absolutely shit tier people, and somehow at least from a moral standpoint, and somehow they get more than I do. And it's like I can completely understand why somebody would drop out of society to some extent. Like, what are you working for? What's the point?
Yeah, it's one thing to have what you give, at least in general, and get nothing back for it. That's just classed as charity to a point. People can deal with that. Having it dealt with in contempt, that's just kind of that's betrayal. Low key.
Yeah.
It's a betrayed promise.
Yeah.
Like, it's a lie.
It gets to a point where ratio between the work you have to put in and the reward you're getting out of it just doesn't match anymore.
Yeah.
Or borders on negative. That's the worst part.
Yeah, TP,
Yeah.
go ahead. I know you like to. Hold on, Black Run and TRP, go ahead.
Sorry.
Yeah, no. Well, here's the thing that I realized: the older guys, yeah, they're more motivated and they already have the asset. But there's going to be a huge open market because all the Zoomers are, let's face it, incredibly lazy, unmotivated, have no drive, ambition. And once all the Boomers essentially age out, there's going to be a massive open market for the next individual that wants to take over. But ultimately, I do see you guys' point, but I don't know. Like that depends on whether or not you want to work for somebody. Like to me, it's not exactly the end goal that should be factored in. It's the process. Like, wouldn't you be more validated or fulfilled per se, like working very hard towards an end goal for yourself, but be impoverished with the possibility of success, or being shat on for the rest of your life in a office by, by socially and by your boss because you're a true self. Like to me, like the latter is, I'd rather be poor in the pursuit of wealth and not being shafted on a consistent basis versus working for somebody and being shafted on a consistent basis with no end in sight. Like that to me is a more fulfilled existence, is my point. But you can't motivate somebody to want that fulfilled existence because they don't, it's never been cemented. It's not ingrained. They don't understand the process of, hey, if I restrict my hedonistic tendencies, that I'll be rewarded far more than if I were to commit to them. And that's a big issue that I have. And you can't really teach that without 2 to 3 years of raw effort. It takes such a long time for people to have that ingrained at a biological level.
Yeah, I
At
actually
the
wanted
same
to add a
time,
little bit.
I'm sorry.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Lex.
Drawlix, let's go. Drawlix
Now I
first.
want to hear
last,
what
and
Draw.
we'll go.
Yeah, I want to hear what Drawing says.
Yeah, so like I've been working all my life. I've been working since I was like 16. Like the legal age. At that time you can only work like 20 hours because you're still like high schooler. But it's like, I started with shitty jobs like anybody else in life, like a dishwasher, you know, working in restaurant or service work, like the menial labor work. And, I'm in my 30s now. I'm working tech job, which is probably high skilled, high IQ. But the whole point is everyone has to start somewhere. These fucking millennial, oh, I'm 6'2", blonde eye, everything needs to be handed to me kind of thinking is just complete garbage. You have to
Yeah.
work for things in life. Like that's just the only way you'll get it. Nothing will ever just get handed to you. Very,
Ralph.
very rarely.
I would even
Raul,
go
one-
easy on them
Hold on,
because,
hold on.
like,
Hold on. Let's
sorry.
last. You go next, then Jack, then Black Ronin. So let's do that.
Yeah, hold on. So
Oh, let's
then,
Drawlix finish first. Go ahead.
yeah, so then what I was gonna say is it's like the ethics is not there anymore. Like I know in the current climate, like hard work doesn't necessarily always pay off. But it's like if you're not working hard towards your goals, what the hell is ever gonna happen? Nothing will ever happen. And so, there's this thing about oh, like I'm gonna be a entrepreneur, I'm gonna make my own business or whatever and be successful. Like even the black pill is there, it's staring in your face. Like 90% of businesses fail within the first 5 years. Like of the successful ones, it's always started by people in their late 30s to 40s who actually have life experience, who have done a whole bunch of other shit, have failed many, many times, and then, finally land that one success. So it's not going to be like, oh yeah, I'm just going to be an entrepreneur and your first idea is just going to make you billions. It's just not happening. So, this whole entrepreneurship is just a lie literally sold to, young cells or whatever, thinking they're going to succeed. In reality, it's never going to work. And the whole thing about working for people, like, it's not cope. Like, literally 80, I would say a good 90% of the population is cut out to be a worker for someone else. And there's always going to be the top few that stand at the top CEO, manager, or whatever, because you can't have like 500 CEOs in one company. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely.
And so working for someone else is the default option. Like you're not gonna get around it until you either, become the CEO yourself, so to speak. And
okay.
yeah, and then just one final point, like you gotta understand the game, right? And if you understand the game, and I'm not talking about PUA game, it's like how shit works in life. Like ultimately, you're just gonna be working for somebody. If you are, why not work for someone or a company that you can thrive in, get paid for your stuff, for your skill, labor, and time efficiently, and it's like once you get to a certain point in life financially too, like the rest of the things don't necessarily matter. It's like now you're choosing the jobs or work that you want to do, as opposed to like, oh, I just need a job, I need a paycheck. You just got to get out of the rat race. Anyway, I ramble too much, so
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead, last. You had something to say?
Yeah, about this whole, like, I had a whole thing like planned out. Then no, I enjoy hearing Androlix's take on things though, but it really comes down to like this, like being like future focused. I would say is not only unrealistic, but can cause a lot of like latent frustration and stress on people because the future doesn't exist for anyone. And trying to form your life or build a life towards something that doesn't exist, like it doesn't really accomplish anything. Like, yeah, that's my first job. Like drawings, my first job was being a dishwasher. I didn't think about, oh, well, in the next couple of years, I'm going to do this and that's going to lead to this. Like that would just cause untold stress on me. So I think it comes to a point where people will just have to live, day by day and just accept what comes to them. At the same time, though, this idea of like immediate gratification, I don't really see that because that's more like a boomer complaint about millennials and Gen Z people. And these people, yeah, they had immediate gratification. They had like high school sweethearts. They had jobs and careers lined up right after school. They had all these things that all these opportunities that a lot of people for the last 20 years just it simply wasn't there for them. And when you're live in a society where things are expected of you, you kind of have to expect things from society to help you get to that. And that's simply not there anymore. And that's basically all I got.
Okay, Jack, go ahead.
I forgot the original point, mine, but two things. One, just making sure we're not conflating sexual success and monetary success, because when people bring up like life success, those two lines seem to like blur together and the discussion gets muddy. And two, kind of relative to the subject, I was reading online about the Chinese thought about laying flat, which is basically the Chinese neats and just giving up on the stuff. This epidemic of the Eldar epidemic seems to be going global, even if it's developing independently.
Oh yes.
And not saying whether it's justified or not, but just noticing that there's a lot of frustration with industrial life in general.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
People
people keep
definitely
on
don't feel
running
like
in
they
the
have like,
rat race, and they eventually the legs just get tired.
yeah, yeah. Go ahead, Black Ronin. You're next. Black Ronin. Okay, or I'll let TRP go. TRP, you can go.
I'm not talking about the success. Success isn't promised to anybody. I meant the process of fulfillment. Success is irrelevant. Like you're not entitled to anything, not even what you work for. And that's a philosophy that I embody. But to me, what I would define and what is necessary, if you read the relevant psychological literature, is to have a set routine in a sense that builds towards and gets continually refined. That's a necessity. I don't know why. I haven't read all the literature for human beings to live a fulfilled and healthy mental existence in some sense. And the point is, like, it's not, just be an entrepreneur, because there is a real like IQ barrier to actually being an entrepreneur, and it's not an easy thing that anybody can just embody. Like you have to actually be creative. You have to have the necessary IQ to do a bunch of processes. You have to be healthy. You have to be socially fluid. And a lot of guys aren't necessarily gifted with a lot of these things. But ultimately, my point is the sheer, like the basis of what is used as a motivator towards an end goal has been shifted towards I don't know, maybe just understanding that, yeah, you're a human being and you have to work very, very hard. And that's just a necessary component of living, not just because you have to, but for your own good, because the very hard work is necessary to build a healthy mental state versus people just being like, oh, if I'm not gratified, if I'm not, gratified in any hedonistic manner, then there's no point in doing it. And that's not a basis for anything. You can call it the pleasure principle, you can call it the harm principle, but I find these two things are probably the most destructive things to society, and they're impossible to prove from a philosophical level. Like it's for whatever reason they took away the old traditional religious, I guess you can call it a Abrahamic basis for existence, and you have to work because you're meant to work as a human being. To you should be gratified by your pleasures and so on and so forth. And the second we changed our adoption of what is a motivator and a basis for justifying action in due course is the second we had this epidemic. Like it is what it is. I understand, but my whole point is that it will take years for an individual to change or shift their basis and understanding, and people are essentially fucked in some sense. But like that's my whole point. It's not like you should expect anything. You should expect nothing, but you should still put in the work towards something. But that's my whole point.
Would you say the problem is just like the complete lack of trying?
That's just it. Like people are not, and I do understand that people don't have the confidence, and they're not. And this is part of my initial point. People don't know how to cope with failure because they've had everything handed by their parents. Most people here know me. I've lived probably one of the most fucked up lives, impoverished, bullied. If I were to go over it, you guys would be like, holy shit, abused in every sense of the word. And I do understand that's an anomaly for my generation, but at the same time, like people don't know how to cope with failure, trauma, hardship. And that's a big issue. And I don't know how to instill that it's okay to fail, and you're probably likely to fail, but you still have to do it if you want to live a healthy mental existence.
Yeah, it's amazing because that's like a huge problem with like big corporations now too as well. Everybody's afraid to fail because failure has become such a huge the price of failure has become too great. This is why you see these I'm gonna switch over to video game companies right now. A video game company. This is why they keep making the same franchises over and over and over and over and over again, because they print money, and they have a defined franchise that's already been done. It's been tried, true and tested, and they know that it's going to make money, so they can just keep throwing that out again. But with the moment they have to take a risk on something new is when they start getting like really like antsy about, oh shit, if I risk this, if I risk this amount of money here for this project and it doesn't work out, we've lost billions of dollars and we can't get that money back. And everything becomes so like shareholder focused and getting your stock price up and like stuff like that, to the point to where like if you can't, if the product you have doesn't do that, you literally just don't make it. You just flat out just don't make it. So like you're seeing the death of innovation in general across the market in general, at least in my opinion.
The Ubisoftification of the market. Everything is becoming Assassin's Creed, open world adventures.
Yeah, I was gonna.
I mean, EA's been getting away with that for years now.
Oh, don't even mention EA, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna add to TRP. You bring up a really good point. Like this whole thing about success, like you gotta start with the assumption that you're gonna get nothing, right? Like even when I started like this whole STEM maxing thing, it's like my first goal was like, okay, enroll into class, and then okay, I just need to pass my class. Oh dude, I did one quarter, I got straight A's, maybe I can do this, and then it just builds off of there. And I never expected I was gonna go into CS and get accepted. So my first thing was like, all right, let me complete my 2-year degree or whatever. If I get in, great. If I don't, oh well, I'll have to figure some shit out. Like that's the attitude in a sense. And so you just can't expect like, oh, I'm gonna become a millionaire tomorrow, or it's just never gonna happen. So the less you expect and success comes, the better the gratification.
I don't know, man. I
Go ahead,
just don't
last
know.
one. Speak up, dude.
No, I mean, not saying that I don't disagree with drawings because I like on principle and ideally I don't, but at the same time, it is hard to find any motivation to do anything when it's like the chances of me succeeding in anything in this area is so great is that I don't even see a point in it. And
Yeah,
to
it's
touch
true.
on what Jack was saying,
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, I can go. Yeah, finish.
And to touch on what Jack was saying, like, yeah, this like, it is important to kind of separate the two, the sexual and the monetary success. But at the end of the day, the two are related to one another. People do things. People try to get money so they can try to have, women, sex, and start a family. That's the main motivation in life for any life is, having sex and starting a family.
Well, yeah,
Everything
but
else is just a means to that end.
but the black pill tells us that now
Yeah,
using money
now
for
it is.
sexual
Yeah,
purposes is futile at this point. So
yeah, now it is.
yeah. Now, when people say money is cope for that, I can understand. That's why I was asking about like what we were discussing here. Because when people say, "Oh yeah, succeed in life and all that," some people might be talking about the sexual angle. Some people might be talking about the money angle, but they'll all be using the same language, and everything gets conflated.
Yeah.
Now, it's fair enough to assume the people here mean money, but if you think otherwise, feel free to say. I'm just trying to keep the information clear.
Well, I try to keep everything like tangent on one basic principle because at the end of the day, everything kind of goes like one hand washes the other. Everything kind of goes with one another. So to try to separate everything like completely, I don't know if you can.
Now, normally they shouldn't be separate, but in the modern world, now they are. Like women aren't worried about survival anymore, so they don't need men are a luxury now.
Yeah.
So they're just selecting on basically caveman genetic fitness now. That's why your money doesn't get anywhere. She has
Yeah.
enough. If she needs more, she just goes to the state in a sense. So you basically men have no bargaining power anymore.
Yeah, which just demotivates men because it's like, well, what am I even working for? Trying to get all this money for now?
Yeah, because
Like
all
for
the
myself?
all
Yeah,
the extra production was for family. That's what it originally was for. That's why men can survive on beans because you giving all the good parts of the deer and shit to your fucking wife and child.
dude, I've been living off of like pinto beans and butter bread for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, and you're like okay with it. Like the fucking army does that all the time, and nobody's depressed. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking eat a MRE and kill some fucking Nazis, and I was cool.
Okay, I have to add here. Just one thing is like, what was I gonna? Oh man, I already lost what I was gonna say. Well, yeah, I think I agree. Money, we're talking success like financially here. But, yeah, it is related. Everything in life is just related. Like, your success, your money will essentially gain at you access to, a hotter Stacy or something. So, I'm just saying we all lack in the looks department, the ladies department, just you could shift your focus on maximizing your money game or something instead, and maybe just maybe that might improve your luck with the ladies as well. And then to add to the discussion here, I want to read a quote from Hamoudi. It pretty much sums it up. The fundamental meaning of life is to breed. If you can't breed, you will get outbred and then it's over. My bloodline will end and I'm aware of this and I can't change anything in my life.
Oh no.
There you go.
Guys, I'm gonna hop off soon, guys. But take it from me. Like I try not to say too much about myself here. But and I do understand I'm very not neurotypical because I went through quite a lot, but I managed to somehow pull out of the dark recesses of mental anguish, I guess you could say, and somewhat live a comfortable and somewhat neurotypical life and can interact with people. But I have maybe or maybe not, but maybe probably likely looks maxed quite a lot, hard looks maxed. Then I might be a success story. Who knows? But you can take that as you will. But there's a very high likelihood that I might have looks maxed a lot actually, and it does change your life for the better. Believe me when I tell you.
All right, there you go.
So everyone
right,
here,
TRP.
that should be enough of a motivator. You get treated better. It's all BS, nothing changes, but basically the exterior. But the change in treatment is your life somewhat matters more. It's so stupid, and it makes you lose quite a lot of faith in society because now you have a frame of reference, and you never really truly fit in. But at least you're treated better, and you're validated a bit more. So that should be enough of a means to an end to motivate anybody, in my opinion. And that's the whole point of this. You can't do that until you begin to be more neurotypical. But anyways, guys, TRP's gonna head out. Mystery. I always love these streams, man.
All right,
You do your
TRP.
thing. Always a
All right, buddy
pleasure.
boy. See you next
Good
time, my dude.
TRP.
Peace, dude.
Take care.
But what I was gonna say,
Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead, Black Run. I know you said you were gonna say something.
back to the whole neurotypical thing. Like fitting in is a lot harder than it looks. Not gonna lie.
Said what?
Fitting in is a lot harder than it looks. The whole like neurotypical thing. You actually are right about that. He was right about that to a certain degree.
Yeah, that shit's tiring as hell. Lying to work. Fuck.
I wouldn't necessarily call it lying. There's a saying called "When in." There's a saying called "When in Rome, do what Romans do." Ever heard that saying?
Yeah, I know that, but you're trying to like. There's one thing to like give context to how you act, but it's another to just act entirely out of character for the sake of getting by in life. And I'm not saying it's the wrong move. I'm just saying it's a fucking tiring one. Like all of us here know we have to act blue pill if we're going out into the world and shit, just to fucking function in it, and basically lie all day. That shit's tiring as hell.
Being fake is tiring. Being fake is tiring. I'm not gonna lie because like the society that we live in today, right? The society is pretty plastic. You get what I'm saying by that?
Yeah, it requires you to be fake.
Yeah, it requires you to be fake, and for guys like us who are giving the shit into the stick, it's not natural for us to be fake. You know what I'm saying?
What you say?
You know what I'm saying?
You're breaking up a little bit here.
Right.
You said it's difficult for us to be fake.
Oh, okay.
It's not natural for us to be fake. What's that sentence?
Yeah, but having the convenience of living in an industrialized society does, you have to shape yourself to fit that society, not the other way around.
Passive aggression is a societal language. Absolutely. Yeah, a lot of people walk around here like if you're actually the problem is like passive aggression is like basically like the kind of the female way of doing things to begin with. For men, it's like if you're gonna be straight up with somebody, you can't be straight up with people anymore. You have to be like you have to be like around. You have to like work around people now. Say, okay, like I can't tell you how I really feel. I have to like PC it up and let you know in a roundabout way how I'm really feeling and say in like a passive aggressive way to like not to make it not hit as hard as it could have.
Holy shit! I just got it. I just remember. Basically, the higher the civilization, the more female you had to act. Like literally, just because you had to do everything so indirectly.
Yeah.
But women already act like that by default, so of course they're gonna fucking take over. They're better at it than you are.
Yeah, they thrive in that type of environment. Yeah.
Huh.
No, it's true. People can't say what they're thinking anymore. Like to some extent, I agree. Especially it's so dangerous now in the work culture. But then, in some of my coworkers, like male coworkers, I'm super direct. And, I think that kind of still commands some respect, as in, being able to voice your opinion 100%, no regards. different story with Foids around, you know.
Yeah, because like social violence is a female thing, so they protect against it. Men, we don't really care. Like that's just what it is. If we fat, we gonna call you fat.
Yeah.
We don't create laws against it and shit. You just get your feelings hurt.
It's amazing that for and draw for amazing you bring up like your friends at work. Like I was talking to one of my friends, and depending on who I'm talking to, if I know them well enough, I'll either like be like super duper like black pilled or at least a red pilled around them, or like be really really blue pilled. And for one of my friends, his his brother his brother and him work at the same company. Basically, we all work at the same company at the end of the day, and his brother is getting he's a Pakistani, so he's getting an arranged marriage. And he's like 36 years old. He's like really old for like somebody who's getting an arranged marriage, especially at his age. But the girl's 29, and like the girl, she's not the best looking girl, but she's not ugly either. She's like basically, I wouldn't say like they're like a looks match to some extent. He's sort of a fat cell. He's like 36-year-old virgin fat cell. He's not extremely overweight, but he has a really fat face, so it's like he doesn't have any like a definition in his face or his body. He's like extremely like, you know, I weigh more than he does, but I look better because I have more muscle mass than he does. If that makes any sense. Either way, these looks match, but then like his brother is showing me a picture of this girl, and he's like, well, her face is like a little bit like droopier on one side. Like your face is like she has like some sort of like a neurological issue on her face. Like her face doesn't really like express, one half of her face doesn't really move as much as the other half of the face does. And you're like, and they're so worried about that. Like the family is like lambasting this girl about like how bad her face looks. And like for this guy here, I'm looking at his brother like, why would you be criticizing the girl? Like, have you looked at your own brother before? Like, your brother is not anybody who has like any right to be like making these types of demands from women, like to look this good. And it's like for some of these people, it's like they're like so delusional, and I had to like literally like, but I couldn't just tell him to his face that his brother is like subpar. I had to like say it in very very small little like intricate way to be like, okay, like how can I say this in an extremely indirect way? Because like if I blackpill this guy and tell him that, hey man, your brother is like a fucking like 3 or a 4, like, you know, he's in no position to be like telling like any girl, you know, no, basically. And it's like I couldn't tell him that because like, you know, I guess in Pakistani culture, marrying a white woman is like the big thing now. Like you have to marry a white woman to like ascend effectively, and you're higher status if you do that. And he's talking about setting up a dating profile for his brother, and I'm like, wait a second, a 36-year-old Pakistani guy is gonna get a dating profile and I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind? Like I didn't tell him that, but I was just thinking in my mind, I was like, okay, like how can I tell this guy in a roundabout way that online dating is not going to work for your brother? He's 36 years old. He's Pakistani. He looks Indian effectively. So he's a fucking, you know, Indian curry cell. And I'm like, okay, dude, I can't just tell you that. I have to like tell you this in a weird
told him not to do that. To prevent him from eventually killing himself.
I basically told him, I was like, okay, like online dating is not for the faint of heart. That's all I told him. Like, okay, like don't just like walk into that expecting to get like 1 million likes the next day. It's not going to happen for you. Like,
yo, sorry, what I was gonna say, Mystery School. Do you think I'm in a position to be a chooser? Because I be getting Lamb Willis's matches when I was on Bumble. I used to get like matches with big as hell white chicks. So do you think I should be in a position to be a chooser?
Like it or not, you are the average of what you attract. Like to some extent, like it's not always true, but to some extent, like if you're attracting nothing but land wells and white trash and shitty people, like it might be an indication of like, hey, maybe this is like if this is why I attract, maybe I'm just not that good looking. You know what I mean? Like it is somewhat of an indication.
Bro, you basically you a low to mid tier black dude who's low in hip. So like your baseline is fat bitches. You can go up in ranks if you do the work and shit, but your baseline is fat and trashy.
Jack Nickelback. And the fucked up part is, bro, the ones that won't hit you with a false rape charge might kill you with HIV or herpes.
That's the risk you take. Now the fucked up part is a lot of people here wish they could make that choice. That's how far it's fallen.
That's the one thing I noticed. So, like when Mystery School said that the guy want in Indian culture, marrying a white woman or getting with a white woman is seen as like ascending. For me, in my experience, that wasn't the case. It actually descended. It got worse because she was so fucking ratchet and trashy.
Yeah. Go ahead, Drolix, if you have something to say.
Oh yeah, your story reminded me of a really good one with the coworker, and you know, like in your case, like yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, but I was the actual opposite. I was actually even more angry at the time. So I think it was during lunchtime. So we were just sitting there chilling, eating lunch, and he was giving me his problems, and it's like, oh yeah, like today me and my wife were arguing and this and that. Instantly I'm like, oh bro, like you have a wife, you have a daughter, you have kids, like you ascended, like you're living literally the dream, right?
Mhm.
So I let him do his spiel, and normally I'm just like, yeah, don't talk about the black pill, the 10 commandments, but it's like I snapped, right? And I was like, bruh, you're fucking married, there's gonna be problems with marriage, deal with it. You won in life, like you have a daughter, she's probably gonna get married eventually, and you're gonna have grandkids. Like, what the fuck are you complaining? Because I was like so kind of mad about the the lack of where I'm at too. And I just straight up told it to him, and then he just paused for a second. And then I was like, bro, when you go home tonight, just kiss your wife, hug her, and tell her thank you, and everything will be all right.
So basically, check your privileged sex haver.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
Yeah, to
yeah.
some extent, yeah, it's true though. Like to some extent,
And
like yeah.
and it's like I brought a gunshot to his head, like it just the black pill hit him, and he was just like, oh, like never saw that perspective. And it's like the next day he was just like completely different. In terms of like, when we interact, he's like, oh, this guy.
Yeah, and like the
Yo,
the guy in my office, like the guy who's actually getting the arranged marriage or possibly getting the arranged marriage, he's actually kind of like he's like semi black pilled. He actually isn't that like delusional, but his brother extreme. He's like a male feminist. He's believing all this equality crap, and I'm like, okay, dude, like you're a lost cause to some extent. I can't talk to you, but your brother, he's actually a little more open to hearing some of this. He's actually like recanted saying, oh yeah, obviously looks matters and stuff like that. Okay, so he obviously knows, but he still has like the belief that like okay, but like surely I can get a white woman though, right? It's like okay, like no, it's still he's like a blurple pill as base Pluto would say. He's blurple pill. He's like somewhere in the middle there. He's like a blue pill, black pill, weird sort of guy. Like he doesn't believe in like a feminism stuff like that. He calls it bullshit. But on the same vein, he thinks that like he has the looks level to get like a white woman, and he's the Indian guy. And it's like okay, dude, like good luck with that shit. Like
no, well, fucking, Mr. School, I agree with you. I feel like he does have the looks level to get a white woman. He's just a trashy one like me.
yeah, he might.
He'll
I
get
mean,
one.
yeah,
He'll
he
get one.
probably could.
He'll get a fucking pot, a fucking chain smoking, fucking 21 years old, fucking beat down Uggs. He'll get something.
It just amazes me though. If like some people just like there's some people you
Yeah.
just can't help. Like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, my
or you
coworker, for
can't tell them
example.
the truth because like it will like ruin a friendship or ruin the work environment. So you just tend to like keep your mouth shut. But it's like,
Yeah.
damn, you look at some of these guys and you wonder like, do you really think this way? Or are you fucking with me? You know what I mean? Like you got to
Yeah,
be
like my
fucking with me, right?
coworker, right? My coworker, right? This is 5'7", 110 pounds, and he's has Asperger's like me, but he's super blue pill. Like he believes in feminism, despite getting bullied by girls in school. He believes in what's that shit called, like
Oh,
rape culture and shit. Despite his quote unquote girlfriend literally dated him as like a joke at his school. Like he's so blue pill. I tried to hit him with the black pill about lambs, and they'll say shit like, "Oh, maybe that's lambs is a thing in your community, but not where I live." Like he's just so blue pilled.
I can't spread my genes, but I can spread my memes. I'm almost proud.
dude, I just remembered on Thursday at work, I had just gone in and I'm walking by and I see a guy. He's wearing a shirt that says "Virginity Rocks," and I just thought, dude, that's a blue pilled incel right there. I know it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just remembered.
laugh. I feel like I can, if someone was to put a gun to your forehead and say to put that shirt on, you just got to get shot. You just kill me right now. You just like, I'm not wearing that.
Dude, it's gonna get to a point where where people are just gonna start wearing shirts that says "proud incel."
Or better yet, like you know how in Nazi Germany all the Jews had to wear that yellow star on their chest.
Oh,
Like,
damn.
imagine you have to wear like a Wojak or like a Pepe meme thing on your chest. You know,
Yeah,
my picture
shit like that.
Dude.
No, don't
And you have
don't
like the
identify. I was gonna say, don't identify in public with being associated with the inkwell. You just get treated worse.
Actually, that's not always the case,
feign
though.
normie.
Feign normie, yeah. Yeah, you have to infiltrate the society from within.
But the thing is, right? I've actually, funny story at work. I actually spurred out one time, and I was talking with my friend about Tupac and how based he was. We got based over time, and I was like, man, bitches ain't shit. And this one guy, like, he was like this lanky, like 5'7" white guy. He said based. I'm like, I know what he meant when he said based. So I'm like, okay, this is a fellow inkwell.
Yeah, it's hard to kind of gauge that because I've seen like comments and heard people say based and whatever code. And I'm like, are they speaking my language? Do they know? Can I be cool around them too?
Like, are they aware? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Are
Are they woke?
Yeah.
So basically, you need
soon, though.
Incel phonics, like just a code language.
Yeah. I can just imagine, bro. They have in the near future they have like incel spaghettis, like a 1920s prohibition, and like that shit gets raided by the FBI. I can just imagine that. Like Lasses drinking a beer and shit. Boom! FBI on the ground. Don't move. You're under mentor digging section. Whoop it out now.
We shouldn't laugh because they probably are listening right now.
Yep.
Of course they.
FBI chat right in the chat. They're fucking hanging out.
Y'all are on a
taking fucking notes.
Y'all are on a fucking live stream and just didn't assume that shit off rip like that.
No, I
don't care about them much.
I'm about to say, I say hi to these motherfuckers every time I get on. I'm polite, like shit.
No,
How
the
do you do,
FBI
fellow
doesn't
officer?
care, man. They got more important shit like recruiting woke CIA agents.
Oh god.
Ugh.
Just destroy it all. Let it all go.
I could just, yeah.
Speaking of which, you never did tell your story, Mystery.
Oh, what?
How's your
The date?
I guess how's everything going?
Oh, it's going really well.
yeah, I bet it is.
It's going well, buddy boyos.
Wait, hold on. So MGTOW says, if it ain't happening in 3 dates, it's time to move on.
Yep.
Oh damn.
That's the rule. That's the rule. I did it with one girl before. I was like, yeah, I had them on dates. They're like, fuck that shit. I'm out of here.
How many has it been with this
2.
girl? It's 3rd time's a charm, I guess.
3rd time's a charm.
Yeah, the door closes next time, man.
Yep.
Yeah,
you're like, fuck it.
Fuck all that. I'm mode 0 now, so I ain't doing all that date shit. Fuck that.
Yeah.
And plus, like for me, like the first time I ever went on a date, like I was so spurgish, like I just like I didn't say anything. Like it was so difficult for me. It was my first time, I didn't know what to do. We went to Applebee's and shit, and she actually paid for me. I was shocked.
Who the fuck is Trance Gamer like talking about the fucking? Is he banned yet? Did we ban this guy?
I thought you did earlier.
Ask. I think he's like a German cell just talking trash.
I'm gonna just go ahead and just like let's see.
What
I
did he say?
had user on this channel.
You should roast him.
I'm gonna put him in timeout. I'm not gonna put this shit. I'm not putting that shit on my goddamn stream. Out of your mind.
No, we should roast them, bro. We should roast them.
No. Then you're gonna have
do that shit.
I'm a troll here for attention. Like hell no.
Bring this punk ass on here. Let's roast them. Come on.
Hell no. Do that shit on MD's channel, bro.
Yeah.
MD can cook. I want to know how to cook niggas like MD, bro. MD can cook niggas. My God, I respect that. like I respect his roast game. Like, God damn.
I have 3 sons, ages 16, 15, and 12. I'm also in an abusive marriage for 10 years, in which my 15-year-old son was a frequent target of my ex-husband. Those boys had a rough time of it, as did we all. After I left my husband and my children and acted out for a short time, we all spoke of feeling relief and feeling safe, yet there was still some rough spots as I got the hang of trying to do it alone. Several years ago, my accountability program found that the computer had been accessing pornography. It turns out it was my middle son. To date, he has been caught accessing pornography many times since then. He was 13, I think, when this started. I banned him from the computer, but after a few months, I would allow him to be on it for a short period of time. Each and every single time, my son would access pornography within days, sometimes hours of being allowed back online. He was aware that he would be caught because the computers are monitored, but he chose to do it anyway. What an idiot! Come on, man! Like, Jesus. Most recently, my youngest son allowed
Like he's
my middle son
13. What do you think?
you would think, I don't know, like if you know you got caught 15 times, would you do it the 16th? like you know, like okay.
No,
like,
no, I'm asking her, like, he's 13 years old. What do you think is gonna happen?
Yeah.
Like, he's 13 years old, man.
Wait, hold on. Is this a woman or a man comment?
This is woman. This is the woman comment, obviously.
Oh,
She's
okay,
talking
no
about
wonder.
kids with his PSP. Brandon, the middle child, used to use it immediately access pornography online.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
PSP. Oh God.
Oh, bro, dude, I got a story about that. There was one time where I was live streaming because me and a bunch of kids like that I hung out with in my community college, we played games, and then I was live streaming on it. I did watch it, and I decided to watch you know what, but I forgot to stop streaming.
Oh God.
Dude, that's
Yeah,
like
so
some
the-
dark side kill shit, man.
Yeah, so a bunch of a couple kids from my class who just saw me type in Luna Star takes fat BBC on Pornhub. I was like,
Oh Jesus Christ. The child is now banned from computers, video games, and so forth. I've talked until I'm blue in the face. I've grown angry and yelled. I've cried when I was alone and when I was in front of him. I've had him read Dworkin, my site, and other places, namely OAG site, and I still can't I can't unseat this problem. He's a fucking like 13-year-old for one. He can recite feminist literature all day long. He can understand the tenets, the ideas behind it, and how it links together, but he will not allow his knowledge to stand in the way of his porn use. Dang, he's trying to turn his son into a cuck. Oh boy. I don't think I'm looking for advice. I've tried everything I can think of so far, but more a place to simply be sad. I can clearly see why he's looking at pornography. I figured it all out readily enough, but I can't seem to make it stop.
This is literally nature versus nurture, though.
Yeah, it's true. I know that as soon as my child leaves my home and moves into his own place, that he will be looking at pornography immediately.
Oh, God, yeah.
I know that I am raising a problem for women. I know that this child will one day grow and will fully absorb the message that porn sends to men. I know that my child masturbates to a degradation of my people.
My people.
Of my people. Okay.
This kid is gonna be the strongest arm wrestler in history, dog. You gotta look like Black Knight.
When I use the phrase, I mean women. Oh shit! And that with every orgasm, he will further solidify his own hatred of the superiority over women. Oh God, I know that.
But hear me out, but dude, mystery school. Most porn stars are feminists. They're left leaning.
Probably are, huh?
You didn't know that?
Mixing.
I don't care. I really don't like. Okay, you're a fucking feminist porn star. Do what you want.
This is why feminist moms can't raise men.
God, I know that there will likely come a day where my son coerces a young woman to sex, rape, and there isn't the damn thing I can do about it. Well, look into the eyes of my son, and they still sparkle like they did when he was a baby, but he's not a baby anymore. He's growing into a man, and that man will have trained himself to degrade women before he leaves my home. As a radical feminist who puts women first, I cannot begin to determine what I should do with regards to this issue. My heart breaks because there's nothing I can do to protect the women he will come into contact with. Oh God!
Oh, dude, I got a story about that about being a feminist mom. So when I was back,
Hold on, let me finish the story up real quick.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ!
Sorry.
I have 3 boys. One of them is lost to me, as a mother and a radical woman. This breaks my heart in a way I can scarcely express. I don't know if it says something terrible about me, but you know that what haunts me late at night more than anything else. I know in my heart of hearts that knowing what I know now, if I had to do it over again, I would have had an abortion. What the fuck? Jesus Christ, lady. I find myself blaming myself over and over again, even though the radical woman inside me stands up and yells that I am placing blame in the wrong place. I'm not sure what I intended to say with this message. I began writing it this morning and put it away again. Finally decided to finish it this evening. I think that this maybe I just wanted to share. I keep trying with Brandon. I keep failing. He simply doesn't care. When he wants to jerk off, everything goes out the window. Jesus Christ. She doesn't care about
Yo,
fuck at her son.
So, Mr. School, can I tell you a story about a dude who I saw who I can tell had a feminist mom.
Yeah.
So when I was bagging groceries at my job, there was this little black boy, right? He I scanned his candy and I gave it to him. I said, "Here you go, little young brother. Thank you." And then his mother, and then this white woman came up and he grabbed the little boy's hand. It turns out that the white lady was his adopted mom, and she had the Karen haircut and everything, and she was bragging with this other white woman about having her son be in ballet and how they're also vegetarian.
Wait, son's in ballet?
Yes.
Ugh.
And and she also talked about they don't eat meat. So now you have a black male in a predominantly white area. It's gonna be a fucking either gay or incel when he gets older.
Bro, that's just like Charlize Theron and her son, man. In the dress.
Like, and I'm thinking to myself, that kid's gonna get like if he did that because my job is in the white side of my city. I'm thinking to myself, if this kid did ballet where I grew up, he get his ass kicked every day just walking outside. Like they would not take him seriously like at all. And I feel bad for the kid. He's gonna grow up to be a fucking playboy. So Giant, let's go back. What do you think will happen to him?
Probably gonna be a tranny.
Yeah, might have there. That's true. Good lord, man, they're making boys into soys.
Yeah. He's a bad looking kid. Like he was dark skinned. He had like what's that guy's name? He played Falcon, like Anthony Mackie. He had that kind of facial structure. Like he wasn't a bad looking kid. Like it doesn't grow to be he could have grown out to be a fucking Tyrone, but it is what it is.
Dude, I'm like she's talking about murdering her own son for the insinuation or implication that because he like does what every mentally and emotionally and physically healthy man and boy does.
Yeah.
That he is going to grow up to be like. Well,
no, I wouldn't say it's healthy because like the thing is because like porn addiction is real and I've suffered from it, dude. It got bad to the point where I was in high school. I would jack off like 4 times a week. It was bad, dude. Like,
yeah, abortion isn't the cure though. Like, goddamn.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm just thinking to myself hearing this story, like, this must be some based ass porn this kid is watching. Like, what the heck? Goddamn. She was
Bangbros.com.
Yep, there it is, your mother.
But Mr. School, do you think porn addiction in the incel community is a huge problem? Because like I've suffered with that shit badly. Like it's
definitely probably going to get worse as when you have a whole generation of kids who grew up on the internet. Yeah, of course. Like, I mean, hell, for millennials, half of them.
Shit, dude, sorry. I was looking at some pretty valid shit like Luna Star, fucking gangbang, fucking Latina, BBC gangbang. Like I was 14. I was on some other shit, nigga. Like,
get that vanilla shit out of here. Whatever.
I mean, I can understand how pornography can kind of deteriorate a society, but that deterioration only started because of feminism.
It's not porn isn't the issue. The issue is that lack of attainment. Like, if people could actually attain what they wanted, nobody would be on porn like that. It's a symptom. Not
that's what I was saying.
You know, in a world where we all had girlfriends or wives, like, why would we bother watching porn? I'd be busy making the porn. You know what I mean?
Dollars, you got the image in my head. Stop it. You got the image in my head now. Ew. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh.
I'd buy that for $1.
God damn. Ah. You can't get the image out of my head now, dude. Fuck.
It is I, been that dick coming, bitch. You can call me beneficial cucumber. What a pleasure it is to meet you, and so forth. Eggs Benedict Crumps, let's Nash. Oh, God.
Dude, you're looking at Generation Alpha right there.
Yep, you got a neck mac for that one.
That's the only way to attain height. You can't extend your legs anymore. You got to extend your neck like them fucking African tribes and shit with the rings.
Yeah,
the girls do that. It's kind of essentially thing.
I think I showed up on last week, but fuck it. Here you go. This is the look match for somebody in this place here. Somebody's look match. It's this chick right here.
Oh God! Wait, did she match me on Bumble? That's when I deleted my account.
That's your baseline, bro. That's your baseline.
Take one for the team.
No, I'm not. No, I'd rather just be incel. Screw that. No, no. Fuck that.
You
Hey,
can't be incel and deny women. That's just being volcel. That's just
yeah, I was
my-
about
I'm
to
not
say, man.
Lambo maxing. I'm not.
I found
brother.
Black Ronan's account. There we go, Bumble.
God, PTSD, stop.
Why would you wear this shirt? Like, it's like to give a fuck anymore. Like, fuck it. Oh god.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
At least she's honest.
I'm with Ronan though. Vote sell before land wells.
Yeah.
See, I
I know
say
back when you were on online dating. Is that what you would get, lamb wheels? Because you're a black man. So I already know you're still on lamb wheels. I already know. Bro.
I was never dumb enough to try online dating because I already figured, like, you know what, I'm not gonna put in any effort. But as far as like regular interactions, like low tier to mid tier women, that seems to be my baseline. So it might be some like secret chat or some shit. I don't know. I am 6 feet.
Yeah. But you're not getting land wheels, bro. Me and Pluto were complaining about that one time. I'm getting full of land wheels, matching with land wheels and shit. We were talking about that. It's like how annoying that shit is.
Fucking Zoomers are like, look at Zoomers out here complaining. Your generation has destroyed the planet. Oh my god, you guys killed everything. And it's like Boomers over here like, how do you open the camera? Yep, IT support for the fucking Boomers. Good luck, boyos. You're fucked, Zoomers.
And the thing is, right, that nigga back, when you reject the biggest hell chick, they'll just straight up insult you. Like, I'm not lying. They'll literally insult you for not liking them. Like, I had a white bitch come to me and didn't want to fuck her.
I got a question here. Like, are you a volcel if you can't get your Jimmy up? Because like all these fat women, it's like my little Jimmy ain't gonna get up for the occasion.
Yeah,
Take the literal blue pill,
get
dude.
hard to that.
Take the literal blue pill.
I think that's
Yeah,
still,
yeah.
and I'm gonna answer that Panda at the same time. I think all that's still volcel. It's just that you're a low tier normie. You're like on the edge of inceldom, so at the best you can get is bottom level bitches. But you're not an incel because you can literally get something. There are people out there that get shit.
Fuck that shit.
I'm kind of with the dope panda on it. Like there comes a point when it's like no reasonable man should accept us, like desperate or not. Like if you're being called a voso because you won't have sex with literal estrogen that's spilled on the floor, then no.
I say it's a volcel, but it's like an understandable, like, you know, you might be an honorary incel, kind of like, all right, no, we just gotta let you have this ticket, man.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Showed it from last time, but fuck it, I'll show it again. Insufferable personality competition. You got this, champ. Nobody can stand us vegans. Meet his murder. He's like, huh? Oh my god, the cyclist. Oh Jesus. Yep. They're worse.
And the thing is, right,
always driving the fucking fast lane too.
mystery school. My mom actually wants me to Lambo Max.
Yeah, you told me that, I think.
Yeah, my mom wants me to Lambo Max, and I'm not doing that shit. She says that, oh, I look past that. She might love you for you. That's probably the best you're ever gonna get. You're ever gonna get. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that.
Look, I'm a savage, and I know your mom, so I'm gonna just be honest and tell you, your mom needs to shut the fuck up. She don't know what she's talking about. Straight up.
She's like, that's probably the only option you're gonna get. Just settle for a land wheel. I'm like, no. Because we were walking one time by the me and like my family went to the mall and shit. And it was this big as hell like chick. I'm gonna try that one day. But there was this big as hell chick that was walking by, and then my mom was like, "Those are the type of girls you should go for because they'll probably be the only ones that would like give you attention back. It's good to like." And I'm like, "Why would I want that?" And then sometimes she said beggars can't be choosers.
Like, does she assume that these Landwells even want you to begin with?
Well, cause she knows I'm a low tier black dude. She knows that shit. So like,
Damn.
Like, yeah. So she knows that's probably the best I'm gonna get. Which I'm not going for that bullshit. Fuck out of here.
Hey, Black Ronan, what's this move called?
What?
What's this move called?
The spaghetti flip.
That's a nice
Bro.
spaghetti.
What kind of white trash shit is that? Like, what the?
Yo, they could have
Speaking of
fed
skate
2
parks,
homeless bums with
I
that
tried
meal.
the social.
Tried to what?
Sorry, I tried the social circle max at a skate park. Think it'll help me get pussy, but it's all dicks. It's all dudes at a skate park. It's like a gym. Like it's all dudes, not a single girl in sight.
Yeah, it's all dudes everywhere.
Yeah. And one thing I noticed whenever a girl does come to the skate
Oh,
parks
man.
and like Daisy Dukes, like short shorts and like crop top and like pigtails and shit, like an e-girl, dudes will bust out the craziest tricks. Like they'll try and do shit they weren't doing like before she came in. It's the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, it's my theory of gynogenics at work, man. Females determine male behavior.
Shit, y'all already saw a face on that last stream. That one little chance he thought he had, he temporarily turned deep blue.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see it on Todd Thundercock streams now. I mean, when he let that void on, and I just exited out. But I watched it later. I'm like, everybody's behavior changes when the void came on.
Oh yeah, I lost respect for Subhuman Grotesque. Like he was preaching, all that shit about gatekeeping, and yeah, he turned into a simp. Like just
Well,
like
he
expected.
he admits to it. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, even if you admit to it, it's like, well, what are you trying to accomplish here?
I mean, I can respect admitting to it, because let's be honest, as blood pilled as any of us are, like if we even thought like we had a chance, I don't know. Like I don't know how I would react.
No, like
But
these voids are just there for clout, right? Like I saw the other looking or weird the chick last time. Like she had black hair, like dude, her eyes are just like inbred, crooked looking, just weird ass looking void. Like, there you can obviously tell she's not normal, like normal in the sense like a regular clueless void. Like she knows she has defects. Like she's clearly there for the clout. Like she's not gonna
yeah,
fuck him, it's like this is so stupid.
she basically said in so many words that she wouldn't.
Yeah, and then it's his stream, it's his show, he can allow anyone or whatever, but it's true, like inkwells don't want to see other inkwells, like the hostility is always going to be there, and these guys that come on there to show their face and this and that, that's like fucking losers, like not even high IQ. It's like, yeah, I was the same, I just had to get off, like this is stupid.
Yeah. I mean, Martyr Rose early on tried to save it, but
yeah. What I was gonna say as well, I feel like a lot of guys in the community had this mentality where it's, if I'm not Chad, I should just kill myself, and that's not a good mindset to have. I'm not trying to sound blue pilled, but not every guy is gonna be Chad. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the very nature of human biology doesn't allow that.
Exactly.
And the unfortunate thing is that, I mean, the whole winner and losers thing, like that's just biological nature. Like that's what it's called sperm competition. Like it is literally every man for himself in nature.
Now the thing about nature is it's usually much more inefficient, which allows much more chances for men usually. Like in species where hypergamy can go unchecked because there's no environmental check, then you could potentially end the fucking species that way, which is kind of what we're in now with the internet. So
yeah. Women actually view average men as beneath them.
Sleep paralysis
Like,
episode
scary.
looks like a live action Shrek. Oh my god!
It's hold on. It would be even more true if he was still a fat cell.
Oh my god! Holy
hey,
mother!
hold on. Now to be fair, Shrek ascended.
You're right.
Shrek ascended, but Shrek was big though. Shrek had a good frame. Think about
And
that.
he was a
bro.
Chad for like an hour.
Yep.
Yeah, Shrek is
Yeah,
a Black Pill movie. That shit is so Black Pill. Like,
Yo, hold on. Shrek had height. He had height fidence and faceanality.
and he also had lambs.
Yep.
He kicked the
Yeah.
dragon's ass. That little Farquaad.
Bamlet.
Yes, he is the official icon of this stream and shit. So. A literal prince and still couldn't get nowhere.
Yeah, Napoleon's girl left him. Napoleon, I think, one of his girlfriends back in the day left him. Like a taller dude. This dude took over half of Europe, and that wasn't enough.
It's never enough, dude.
Yeah, well, he lost Russia. That's what did it.
Well, what is Europe to a jaw?
There you go.
Dude, that's funny.
Now it goes running off to the distance.
Let's just go on a serious note. I feel like people should do like when like foreigners come to the West, they should do classes on how to interact with women in the West. Because like I've tried to teach Indian dudes that whole running behind white Stacy, you get your ass put in jail, and some of these dudes don't get it.
Like
Man. Hold up, bro. You bring up a good story. This is back in the day. I knew a friend from high school, and then supposedly his friends, it was his cousins that immigrated to America, right? And these guys are FOB Filipino boys, and they had that dream of like ascending with a white girl, and it was just like I couldn't tell them to their face, like, bro, you got zero chance, like zero fucking chance. So get that stupid dream out of your head. But they got to learn the hard way.
But the thing is, the dude I was trying to black pill was a dark skinned curry. Like me and him look similar, except he has like straight black hair and I got like nigga naps. But I don't want him to like try and think that he's a white Chad and he gets put in his place, and it's too late. Yeah, he looks like that.
Dang.
Like I don't want this dude to get pulled over by a female white cop, and thinks he's a white Chad. He ends up like Bolton John. They might think he's a nigga or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he's super blue pilled. Like
This guy here slaves. Look at him.
Like I remember one time we were me and him were in the food area of my community college, and this dude walked up to this like white Stacy chick, this white girl, like very like had that pothead wigger vibe, and she looked at him with like straight up disgust. Like she looked up because she was on her phone. This dude was trying to spit game to her and shit, and she didn't notice his existence. And she looked from her phone, looked up in his face, and went back to playing on her phone. Like she didn't even care. Like he's so blue pilled.
How tall was his frame?
He was about 5'6", 5'7".
Excuse me. How tall was his personality?
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
about
you're
5'6",
wrong.
5'7". Yeah, 5'6", 5'7". I tried to tell him that, bro. That whole like chasing behind a girl, hoping she'll eventually get to you. That's not gonna work. Look, get your ass put in jail like that, or beat it by her boyfriend.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough height fidence.
Yeah, they don't get it though. They're just too blue pilled.
No hyphidence, no lambsonality, nothing.
Yeah.
No.
He just sent me an invite to Cold War just now. Exact same guy sent me an invite to Cold War. I'm enjoying this game.
Oh, poor money slave. That's the future for us, boyos.
So what? He's just married.
Oh, brutal.
Dude, look at the guy. Look at his face. Like, bring it back.
He's ashamed of it.
Like a defeated man, just ready to rope.
Is that a tranny?
He's like, what have I done?
Like, can you
Is that a
zoom in
tranny?
on
Yes
it?
or no?
Hey, wait, is this a actual video or just a picture?
I'm actually not sure if it's real or not. I haven't looked it up before. Just simp, bro.
Interview with my American money slave. Oh my god. It's over.
I wonder what happened with this guy, the meat department guy. What happened to him?
Blood Raven.
Wonder if he ended up
Yeah,
that
in
chick up and
jail.
going to jail.
He could have ascended, maybe.
I'm pretty sure there's
Yeah.
descension where he's going. So
He ascended to the meat department.
Just like the guy I knew from my school, Thug Max.
Dude,
I'm a woman
rest
while
in
jail.
peace, man.
Oh my god, dude! Like he's in the cosmetics,
I
though,
mean-
makeup and shit. He makes good money.
Is it
Oh my
really?
God.
Is it really thug maxing if you're just selling like marijuana?
You know, because people got a problem when you try and do that shit on their turf. Then you gotta act violent.
yeah, like Combo and Breaking Bad and shit.
Yeah, they don't
Hmm.
like that shit. Go, yeah.
I
They
love
had
these
it
images. Rachel. I showed this on last stream, but I love it so much. Hey, how's your quarantine going? Hey, sorry, but I'm not looking to get involved with any trans girls. Excuse me? Yeah, just not for me. Good luck though. I'm not trans. I don't need to be transphobic. I'm not. I just think I'm just turned off by the whole situation. I've never been more offended in my entire life. Oh Jesus.
Dude, based.
Some good trolling. There's some good trolling right here. Just
I would
call
never
him
want to
trans.
tranny max. I just can't do that shit. I never tranny max. Ew.
You're not supposed to. Shit, that's natural.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel bad for the guy I was telling you guys about, dude. Like his life was ruined because of him like trying to thug max, and now he's a woman now. It's sad to watch. He could have been somebody.
Women, one way or another, will ruin a man's life.
Yeah.
Like
Well, he is
if you
one
get
now,
it,
bro.
and if you don't.
Last, do you have a sister? Because she can do. It can do her nails and her hair. I'm just
Here we
saying,
have
bro. Like
Chad
he makes
profile.
good money.
You look great. Thanks. When did you start to transition? Transition to what? Oh my god, I thought you were trans. I'm convinced that all women are the same. Spike my curiosity here. Tell me more. They wait at the finish line instead of helping along the way. They waste their fertile years pursuing meaningless make-work degrees. They won't settle for anything less than an 8 out of 10, even though they're fat, divorced single mom. That could go on, but I'll stop here. Just make a Chad profile and troll, bro. Let's do it.
See, that's the thing about Chad. Y'all had to kill yourselves to get in, and y'all will never make it. Chad has to kill himself to get out, and he will never make it out. Seriously.
Round 2 of the picture. I love these. I showed it last stream. I'm gonna show it again. Fuck, these are like really good pictures. Damn, you look amazing. When did you start to transition? Transition? Well, you make me sound like I'm a robot. I can't tell if I'm offended or not. I'm convinced that all women are the same. Says the basic tall and white dude. Then why the fuck you match with him? What's wrong with being white? Being the first woman in my family to graduate with a master's degree. Was it worth it? Is that a smart ass question, Law? Career versus children. Oh god, all women are the same. Is this the part where you try to convince me otherwise? Yes, but after traveling some more. Yeah, you just troll it hard here. I love this guy.
What's the traveling more part? Don't quite.
Oh, because all the women do is travel. Like all they was travel. I gotta travel here, travel there, travel everywhere. That's making fun of that aspect of it because all they talk about on their profile was traveling and shit like that.
Traveling to go to the same fucking tourist traps as everywhere else.
Oh, yeah, I get it. Traveling is sampling the world's Chads.
Yep. I think this is the last one. I think it showed me. I showed this one already. Are you trans? Well, no. Sorry, I'm not interested in non-cis women. Good luck. Are you trans? No. Okay, just making sure I've been duped before, lol. Well, oh my god, just to be clear, do you think I have masculine features? Hey, are you trans? What the fuck? Oh, my bad. I thought you were. Are you trans? No.
Dude, that's probably the best thing to do. Like, hit them where it hurts.
You're so trans. You look like a
Shoot,
fucking...
what if you actually get one that says yes?
Oh.
Congratulations.
We get it next time.
Yeah.
Man.
Gotta leave that shit on read. Shit.
Average number of sexual partners in selected countries worldwide, females. Finland, 14.5. Norway, 12.1. Italy, 11.8. Sweden, 11.8. Ireland, 11.1. Switzerland, 11.1. Canada, 10.7. United States, 10.7. Greece, 10.6. Israel, 10.6. Thailand, 10.6. Sweet Jesus. Who's India, 3.
Now, just to be clear, all those top states are Western as hell. So
Yep. Japan, 10.2.
honorary West.
United Kingdom, 9.8. Denmark, 9.3. France, 8.1. Netherlands, 7.
Wait, what
Portugal,
is the
7.
what is this statistic for?
Average number of sexual partners in selected countries worldwide, females. Finland
So
has the
females
highest.
who have sex.
Yeah. Average number of sexual
Every
partners.
woman ever. Every woman ever.
Apparently, India is where you want to go, boys, and China, and Vietnam,
Nah.
and Hong Kong.
I'm surprised about Germany. Just 5.8.
Yeah, 5.8 here. Yeah, Germany.
Okay.
Hold up, brother. Dude, are you from East Germany or
No, I'm
I
from
think he said he's
Bavaria.
from Munich. Oh, never mind.
From Bavaria, where the good beer comes from.
Yeah, I'm American, so I don't know where the hell that is.
Good old US of A.
Bavaria, Jack. That's where the Illuminati comes from.
That's where I'm
With
from.
Adam
actually.
Weishaupt and all that.
Cool. That didn't clear up anything.
Oh.
Like, oh, Germany, that's where we fought Hitler. That's about as far as the public school system goes here, man. Like, shit.
True Cell Pepe here. Just lost it. Or he's fucking high on caffeine or some shit.
Dude, that's me 2 hours after clocking into work.
God. Let's see. Women, how many of you have pretty decent husbands at home? I'm a therapist in my late 30s. And I'm starting to see more of my female friends and clients being described as low libido because they have no desire to have sex with their husbands. Often, I hear them saying things like, "I wouldn't care if we ever never had sex again," or "I just never feel like having sex." However, these same women either go into affairs and can't get enough of their affair partner or AP, or they get divorced and then can't get enough of their new boyfriends. That's not really low libido. There's a very revolutionary Esther Perel who has been talking about this for a while. But I'm wondering about the woman in the subreddit. How many of you women are married to pretty great guys, but just feel there's no spark or desire towards them? He doesn't beat you. He doesn't verbally abuse you. He works full time to support your family. He's a good father, etc. But you may not really believe that he's a bad partner because you demonize him in your mind to justify your affairs. This is my situation. My husband's a great man. He's a shitty communicator, but that's not unique. However, when I started having affairs, I was telling myself how horrible he was and how I'm meant to be with someone like him. I was justifying my affairs so I wouldn't feel like a horrible person for not desiring him and wanting to have sex with other men. Sometimes people don't even realize this is what's happening. I think lots of women say that they have low libido because they assume they must be the problem if they don't want to have sex with their husbands, who they really do care about. And then if they do realize what's happening, they will rarely admit to it because they don't want to be seen as a bad spouse or a slut. And they honestly don't want to hurt the husband's feelings or bruise his ego. I think more often than not, that's what's happening to long-term relationships. Women lose desire for their husbands because they're bored with him. They're probably still fairly attractive to her in that if he weren't her husband, she'd really check him out if he walked by her on the street. He's probably a good person, a good father, and a good and pretty good partner. She really wishes she wanted to have sex with him because it's causing problems in her marriage, but just doesn't want to. Some people might refer to this as the 7-year itch. At this point in the marriage relationship, she may seek out an affair because she starts to demonize him as being a bad partner, and he may seek out an affair because he's not getting in sex at home. And sex is a big deal and is important. If people realize this or admitted that this was what was occurring, would it change the way long-term relationships seem to be playing out? Edit. And also a couple questions for men in the subreddit. 1, is it hurtful to think that this could be what happened to your marriage? 2, if this is what happened, would it change anything for you? Would you have handled it differently? Sweet Jesus. I could read more, but fuck. First paragraph is more than enough.
Oh yeah, which subreddit is that? Anyway.
I'm not sure.
Moral of the story is don't get married.
Is it for adultery?
it's beyond marriage at this point. Even cohabitation and just basic interactions with you at legal risk. There's basically
Okay,
no.
moral of the story: never leave your apartment.
I'm dead serious. Like once you think about it, there's no interaction you won't get punished for, and the deeper you're entangled with a woman, the deeper you can get punished for it.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Don't even send a text. That could go wrong.
And I think I remember about serial monogamy being the way women like diversify the bloodline of their children. Like be with one guy for like a few years, and then all of a sudden have a desire for another. But
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, the thing is, like long-term polygyny eventually ends a species because the genetic quality just gets so like streamlined that there's no new genetic material coming into it, and eventually the species just becomes incest and actually can't procreate anymore.
yep. In the end, all things turn to Alabama.
The thermodynamics of the sexual market, Alabama.
That's so true. That's why like the whole autist revolution. Like
Revolution.
if 50-50 was law, yeah, we would have a lot of autist children, which I think we already have though.
You also had that because women are having children late.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Oh man, I forgot to save the image, but the average age where Foids have their first kid is 29 now.
Jesus.
It was
Yep.
by state. So like the blue states are all like 29, 30, and the Alabama states were like 24.
That is brutal.
Yeah, so it seems like Foids, if they do have kids, it's well into their 30s, like 29.
That is brutal because like imagine if my dad was not a smart man and I wouldn't even be talking though. I don't know.
MGTOW's dictionary kill a diffin. What the fuck? I didn't even see the guy get banned. Oh, God was gone. Oh, God. It's gone. Destroyed. Oh, thank God for the mods.
Yeah, I thank God for me too.
Yeah, I can't see this. I can't see the chat. I have to basically close out that entire window when I come on.
No,
It's
it's
lag.
cool. Yeah, me and Jarlix got it.
Yeah, fuck these guys trying to dox people. Like, get lost.
Moral of the story: rope. Okay.
Oh shit, Grim, man, I missed you.
Grim's alive. He's alive.
Somehow. Not sure whether he's alive or just dies from the rope every week and just comes back to life out of his life.
he has so much black pill in him that he ropes and then he comes back like Reanimator.
He fucking reincarnates back like a fucking goddamn like a starfish. Got by part of the starfish and just fucking regenerates. It's like, well.
You can kill it, but it will never die.
Yep.
Even death rejects him and all that sort of shit.
Grim,
I fucking
Grim Reaper.
Deadpool at the Thanos person.
You guys know who the ultimate PUA artist is? 100% success rate.
Death.
1%.
Exactly. Yeah, it's death.
Or only with a chance.
No, death will always come and get you.
At some point, he'll make it to you.
I mean, even if you reject him, survive somehow, he's still gonna get you.
Yeah.
Until they perfect all this.
Anyways.
Until they
I
perfect
think
all
they
this
said-
line upload shit.
It's funny when I was a teenager, I always thought there were like legit. And then I look at them and I find them hilarious now. Like,
Bane is my hero, Hiroshima and Nagasaki black build. But of course,
You'll have to imagine the fire. What a disappointing
thought of
movie, man.
Yeah, I still feel like I should have saw it though.
I saw it the day it came out.
Wednesday and Superman.
So what?
Yeah, pretty much. Or
Yeah,
Thanos.
isn't that no, not Solomon Grundy. That's like Bizarro Superman.
No, Doomsday is like that one that killed off Superman.
Yeah,
Oh,
Doomsday was.
okay.
Yeah,
I
Doomsday
thought
was
he
the
was
one
talking
that.
about your profile. Okay.
The one with the big spikes.
so
I'm
Usually
talking
May-
about Gucci Mane died in jail, man. I just had to check Wikipedia for that shit. Man. Scared me.
Yeah, me too. That's me in the club, though.
sad frog just dancing
Man,
around.
you earned that shit if you went to the goddamn club. What's wrong with
It's our
you?
fucking mascot right now. Sad frog for the chat. It's like,
Yeah. Just dancing in the void.
And like Squidward on that one episode of SpongeBob and shit.
Forgot about that one episode.
SB 129. I don't know how I remember that.
Yeah, the perfect song is like All by Myself in the corner.
Or if you're an asshole, Pumped Up Kicks.
Yeah, pretty much. That's a song me and my friend used to play a lot. Just to be edgy, like, or there's still shooting though.
Yeah, did anyone see the Margaros video?
He has a new one.
He took like a bunch of pictures, and then I guess it's like some AI that kind of animates them to music. And he had
Oh,
Eeyore's
yeah, I see that.
picture on it.
So it's
Another one
facing
by
down there
Sebastian.
singing "Shake on Me."
Yeah. And Todd Thundercock singing "What Is Love."
I was on his stream yesterday. It's kind of hilarious. So, like, he has,
I
like,
was
two
until
films.
the void started. I even said I'm checking out guys later.
It's hilarious just messing with these voids, so like these fem cells. I call them fem cells because they have high standards. Like, there's like an Indian one that says like, yeah, I would date a white guy, but not you. And
so,
like,
what exactly happened in that stream?
they said like they're these guys were like playing around trying to hit on the simping on this Indian girl, which is a femcel, and she's like, yeah, I would. She said like, yeah, I would date a white guy, but I would not date you though. Like, so she's basically a femcel.
I do not even give them the honor of having a cell attached to their name. Like they just
Yeah.
Most of them are femcells are just standard cells. Though I said that a million times. So, but
like they could literally hang their ass out of a window and someone will come fuck it. Like it's if I hang my dick outside the window, I'm just getting the cops called on me. That's the difference.
Yeah, that's why I keep saying it's just stupid having voids on this platform.
Yeah, you just invite people to simp. Like even if they're not usually simps, they're gonna have that subconscious urge. Like you saw Face, and he's like,
There's a part of me that suspects. There's a part of me that suspects Todd knows what he's doing, and he's just sitting back, enjoying the chaos he causes.
Wait, what now? What'd you say?
I was just messing with these voids.
Oh,
Yeah. I was. Like I made a
don't
joke
have the
saying,
patience
"What do you
for
think
it.
Tyrone BBC?" He says, "Oh, I would not mind a BBC."
So where's she
I
at?
don't have the patience for it, man. It's only the second he brought the one on, I'm like, I'm checking out later.
Yeah, we've
Yeah,
seen
no,
literally every other part of YouTube turn to shit, including the red pill spaces, because they thought they could handle the fire and they couldn't.
She's not even a normal looking foid. Like you can tell, she's kind of inbred, weird looking.
She doesn't have to. She literally just has to be a woman. Not even a good one. Just a
No,
woman.
no, yeah, that's right. But my point is, she's not normal, so she knows she can't get attention from Chad ever. So, or even high tier normies for that matter. So that's why she's here and trying to pick up attention from the low tier men.
Pretty much.
Yeah, the girl gamer syndrome. Shit.
Yeah, I think gatekeeping is necessarily in some of this shit. Otherwise, you just turn soy.
You have to. Like,
Yeah.
that's why we naturally do the shit.
Todd is Gigathump, huh?
Yeah, he is. Like apparently, like I'm always just there just to mess with these girls. Yeah, like I wasn't trying to like. Yeah, I tried to make a joke about sending for that Indian girl, but like, yeah, like I hardly dealt. Like, it's hilarious. Like, because I just wanted to be on Todd's stream because Marios was on Todd's stream, but I just
Yeah, I
wanted to
tried
like.
getting on because I wanted to talk to Margaros about a few things, but like a minute in and Todd just kicks me out. So I'm like, okay, dude.
Oh god, here we go. Harry Potter and the Final Solution.
God damn.
Just fucking. Oh no.
It takes the meaning of wizard to a whole new level.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Well, I'm turning 30, so I guess I'll be in that parade.
You're a wizard, Jack Nickelback.
Indeed. Well, I'm the magic dude. So.
Spoilers. You do not get magic. I found out the hard way.
Well, you should have held frame and tried harder, goddamn it. Like shit.
I sure wore my lips that day.
Just hit on the fem cells, bro. That's what Nari's trying to say.
And I invoke the permanent card, the dignity of the retarded.
Heart of the underdog. I just saw that meme for anybody who doesn't know, but it doesn't exactly translate.
Yeah, it sure doesn't.
Yeah, Neo's right about that whole wig sale was cringe, to be honest.
That's not a lightning bolt on its head. Oh god.
Dude, I remember all of that. I remember all of that back then when it was like, yeah, Harry Potter is just like Nazi propaganda. That's like an SS symbol on his head. Yeah.
Here's one from the anime called Legend of the Galactic Heroes, I believe. Pretty sad one. When she says you're a nice person, I knew I had no chance. When women don't look for niceness in a man, a nice person is an expression they use pityingly to someone so shallow and uninteresting that they sense no mystery in him. Aw, sad shit.
Damn.
God damn.
Yeah.
Base anime.
After getting hit with the great guy comment a couple of times, it finally dawned on me. Like, yeah, you're such a great guy. It translates to I will never sleep with you ever.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard that before.
Yeah.
Like,
Same here,
okay,
man.
if I'm
I
such
had
a
a
great
girlfriend
guy,
tell
then
me that, oh, you're the black brother I never had. A bitch literally told me to my face, I wish I can find a guy who's just like you. I'm like, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, if you ever hear that, that's just a indicates you need to be more of an asshole. That's it. Like, oh man,
That's just such a
Yeah,
cope though.
she said, I
This
wish I could be a guy who's just like you.
I hate when people always say, "Just be the asshole, bro." Like I tried being that, it didn't work.
Oh no. That's because
No.
Lambs, you had to go further than that.
Because
You gotta
it was
do
her.
like literal criminal shit if you want it to work.
And what's the
Yeah.
first? Like,
Yeah.
what's the first
Or just be
letter
low
of
man.
Lambs?
Like,
Looks, of course.
Well, I
Yeah.
almost got
Looks.
arrested for stalking, so
yeah, looks.
So what?
I almost got arrested for stalking. So like a woman, so it's my face.
God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
That's
sure
not Lambs.
Lambs works. So yeah, it's over. Did
Yeah, you
anyone
have
watch?
the-
Oh, no. Sorry.
Yeah, you have the AMs going for you. Just not the L.
Pippa owners be like, her name is Pancake and she's a sweetheart. Fucking goddamn demon hellspawn. Fucking 55 mothers on the goddamn thing. Hell to the fuck nah. Would never own a fucking pit bull.
Yo, what I was gonna say, straight in terms of like Lambs, it's looks, antisocial behavior, money, status. Like you have to have the looks in order to be an asshole. If you're under 6 foot, under 150 pounds, slug maxing is not for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, the looks play a factor in the Lambs because the thing is, right? Girls hate when you dress thuggo but are not thuggo. You know what I'm saying by that?
Yo,
Yeah, I heard.
You're cutting out a lot.
Yeah.
Goddamn
Am I good now?
Ascension. Look at this. He's ascended.
I didn't know VVS was fat. Like shit.
Fucking ascension right here.
Oh, God.
Oh no. Ascension has been
VVS,
achieved.
no.
Look at he ascended so fucking much. He went to godhood. Look at this fucking dude.
All right, maybe this because I'm 29 in the version. They do got an ass on them.
I need to go. I need to
All right,
walk
dude.
my dog.
All right. Like I said, ascension fucking achieved here.
I think it's his gravitational pull because he has so much mass. he's literally attracting them. Like,
Yeah, that's a
Planets.
base one, dude.
Yeah.
Good one.
Like it's like he absorbed all the mass, like the Earth and the Moon. Like if he just distributed some body parts across, they could be like 4 regular people. Like that's
Dude, like three of them would actually fit inside him, I would say.
he will turn to a black hole if he just keeps eating. Then he can attract everything. Damn. But how tall is he? Is he big?
his
No,
legs
he's
short too.
probably-
He ain't-
He's probably like 5'7", I would say. Because
Oh,
the
okay.
girls are like probably 4 feet something.
They look like midgets.
They
Yeah,
are.
They are.
Hey, it looks
Dude,
like midget.
you're looking at a fucking interview on Jerry Springer right there. They're all unusual.
Oh my god.
If he can do it, you guys can do it. Look at this shit. Ascension fucking achieved. He did
Good
it.
news for Heat and Succeed. You should take a look at this.
I got me jealous of a fucking fat man with midgets. Thank you.
There's your competition, boyos.
It even fucked up my weekend, bro. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, I think dwarf maxing might be legit.
Yep.
See,
Yeah,
that, but-
boys.
Yeah, petite is cool. Petite is fine. Like, I would definitely go for like 4'11" bit with proportional limbs and shit.
Just like, oh, that feel.
Yeah.
I realized the face is swapped with Wojak.
It do feel like that, boy hoes.
Yeah, it does feel that way sometimes.
Hey, TFS had a point though. Why the fuck would you make a fat android? Like, it's made of metal. What? Why fat anyway?
That's those Volcel. Yeah.
Dude, I'm so sad over Team 4-Star, man.
Now they ended it where the manga should have, just at the cell side. Like, to be honest.
No, because they established things that were gonna be like they set up season 4, and then they did a cop out and said, "Well, we're not going to do it anymore."
Everybody knew they got tired though.
Black guy in the
Yeah.
Man, that would be the dream, dude.
What?
The black guy and
Seven
the
dwarfs.
female dwarfs. Emphasis on female dwarfs.
Yeah, emphasis.
It was kind of assumed. Oh yeah, saw a recent video on the 83-year-old Tinder granny who dates young dudes, but I forget what the name was.
Who did that video?
Hattie Wiener.
Like,
yeah.
I don't need any man.
It?
I could get 5 minutes if I wanted to.
No, Jack, have you seen the video I have for the wall is a myth? She'll always have infinite SMV than you ever will.
No, I didn't see it yet. I haven't gone through your whole backlog.
Yeah. I had her featured in that, dude. It's brutal. 83-year-old granny can get a stream of steady Chad talk.
For real.
Yeah, the wall was just red pill cope.
It's like I said before, the wall for men is the fucking uterus, man.
Yeah, every time I hear the wall, it's just so fucking cope. Like, bro, she could be 45. She'll still get Chad D.
I mean, that's why cougarism is a thing.
Yeah, the only thing she can't get at this certain point is Chad's commitment, but like that still so infinitely mogs men that it doesn't even fucking matter really.
The 22-year-old Alan Mooner has at least 6 kids by at least 5 different mothers, perpetually in a state of having an ex-girlfriend who was pregnant with his next child. Has never seen a condom before in his entire life. Shunned by his former Coomer brethren for his dependency on real vaginas in order to coom. Having another kid, oh my god, I'm alimooning. Working 2 full-time security jobs 7 days a week with overtime. Oh my god, wage cut to the max. Works 2 full-time security jobs 7 days a week with overtime, still in poverty after paying alimony. Can't afford to buy Plan B because all his money goes toward alimony. Has never lost no fat even once in his life. Oh god.
God damn.
Alimony.
Man, that's brutal.
It's fucking alimony for life, dog. Will the horror ever end?
Fuck. You know it's over when there's so much depression out there that fucking memes about it. Like, god damn.
Alan Mooner, god dang.
God damn.
24-year-old goomer blows massive bubbles, falls asleep with gum every night, swallows it upon waking. Only responsibility in life is deciding what flavor of gum to chew next. Annoy the child out of litter of everyone else. Half of the income goes to gum. Body has learned to use sucralose as fuel. Doesn't need to eat. Oh God.
Oh man.
Alamooner. God dang. Never stop paying, boys.
Never
Oh,
lost
my-
no fat in his life. Good coat. Good coat.
What that should say? I'm having another kid. Oh my God. Alamooning. Alamooning. Oh God. I can't get over the works 2 full-time security jobs 7 days a week with overtime. Still in poverty after paying alimony.
It's overtime.
Once you know a few people like that, that one goes kind of deep. Like,
Has never lost no fat because once in his life. Oh my God. Jesus.
And people say black pillars don't have a sense of humor.
You too could be supreme champion if you just ascend like this fucking attractive looking duck here. This fucking guy. Just handsome as fuck. He's like, look at me. Supreme fucking champion.
I know it's a duck. That's still kind of sus. I'm kidding.
I understand. Oh, here we go. We're just posting random memes. It's a fucking point, dude. We're still falling the fucking goddamn rails here. Fuck it. Here we go. Where's my brain at? I wish I had one. Jesus.
I feel dizzy. Oh my
God.
I've run out of water. Shit.
Dude.
Don't
Over
tread
for
on me.
yourselves.
Oh.
Basically, January 6th.
Yep. Don't tread on me. Speaking of,
You gotta hide your
Chad,
power levels, buddy boyos.
Yep. Speaking of caveman Chad, we got the here he is. This is what the women really want. Cave Chad.
Pretty much.
This is Ascension right here.
Fucking deformed
Clams.
head.
He's a caveman. What do you expect him to look like?
Like, oh, I'm sorry, he didn't get surgery back in fucking 5000 BC. All right.
Couldn't look back then, right?
Do you know that Beavis and Butthead episode?
The kid trying to ascend, he's like, what the fuck? I'm about to be fucking born to this fucking shitty ass age. Get the fuck out of here. He's like,
Fucking grim shit.
Fucking Grimm's. This is Grimm's birth. Don't make me be born. Please. I'll kill the doctor on the way out. Fuck it. The supreme gentle duck. I had a coworker who died in the stall in the bathroom with a needle. Dang.
That's not funny at all.
I don't know, dude. Fuck.
That's rough, buddy.
That's a rough way to go. What meme is this? Oh, whatever. Fuck it. We'll post this fucking meme too. Fuck it. We're on a roll. Look at this fucking guy. Like, what the fuck's going on?
That's some Portland level shit.
Yep.
Wait. He's on a unicycle in a suit playing the
Reminds me of
piper.
KKK.
Wearing
He's just wearing a
a
mask.
moon mask, something like that. You're having too much fun. Where is Saffron? Oh God.
Like Nero playing the lyre as Rome burned me. Playing the bagpipes on a unicycle.
Somebody mentioned Portland.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I was gonna say the whole what is it? The riot police quit in protest. And so I think Proud Boys and Antifa, when they have the next clash over there, they ain't gonna be cops to stop it. Good times, man. Good
Yeah.
times.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Hopefully they
wouldn't
just
either.
take each other out.
Yeah, I already told y'all my plan. Africa. Getting the fuck out of here. Not even going to South America. Just fucking leaving the whole West, bro.
I showed this one
Where you
before.
plan
It's
for
too good.
Geomax?
Africa, dude.
Anywhere else. This place sucks.
Yeah, I'm saying as a African American, going back to Africa might be legit.
Yeah, not just dodging South Africa because I already know it's bullshit because they got COVID. So I don't fucking know.
Nah, I would avoid South Africa altogether. The poverty over there is pretty terrible.
There's a lot of violence.
This is true
I would,
ascension right here.
Yeah.
It pretty much is. I told y'all men could do that shit. Just look at the happiness on that man's face and shit. Just
Staring at his waifu's fucking fan going. I don't know what the fuck what's in this fucking box, but smoking a cigarette.
You got
Yeah,
a remote too.
They even
the
a
only
pillow.
thing-
Luxury.
exactly. The only thing that trailer can't hold is a single fuck that man doesn't give. Like, that is,
What is that? A garbage bag? Yes, pillow.
Basically what it is, yeah. Oh god. Let's see. What the fuck meme is this? Oh god. This is so fucked up. X-Men. X-Men. Oh god. It's so fucked up.
Hilarious.
Oh god.
please tell me that ain't Thailand.
Oh, yo, where it is, boyo. Oh, this is a really good clip. I love this clip. Fuck it. There's no audio with it, but it's so good. Look at this guy. He's like active shooter situation right there. Look at this guy. Doesn't give a fuck. He's cut it off and like, whoa.
Face, man. That guy's face.
Doesn't give a fuck. He's like, come get me. I'll give a fuck. He's just like, oh man.
Wait. Go back to the video real quick.
Has to stop from autoplay because it's gonna go to the next video. Give me a second. Let me put it back up.
Dude, that's like footage of America in like 5 years.
Just
Yeah,
walking up, just not giving a fuck.
I'd get that shit next year.
Can't really tell.
Was that
but
a rifle in his hand?
yeah, I wanted to say AR-15, but it looks like a single shot rifle.
An ER-15.
The first one did is cut it off. They're like, nope, can't show that on TV. What the heck's going on in the background?
Who is party maxing?
Okay.
It could have been me. Somebody's blowing their stereo outside.
Here's the new soy a singularity in one video. Oh my god. That's the soy overload.
Shit makes me feel uncomfortable as hell, bro.
It is. It's creepy. Like, look at these guys. Why are you crying, dude? Look at this guy. This guy here looks like he has a fucking seizure.
Oh, I think the guy in the bottom right. This was like when I think it was the freaking last Star Wars came out. He was
Yeah.
looking at the trailer and crying.
Yeah.
That's even worse. Like if the Lions
Yeah.
went to the Super Bowl or some shit, and you live in Detroit, that'd be excusable. But the fucking worst trilogy ending, like no, those should be tears of joy. That's the fuck.
I can't say anything because when the next God of War trailer comes out, that's going to be me.
Yeah, low key, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't cry, but I shed a tear when Elden Ring trailer got released.
Yeah, that's the thing though. You're supposed to have like one dignified tear, like a fucking Native American seeing somebody
Yeah,
live.
yeah.
You're not supposed to.
Yeah, exactly.
I was supposed to fucking go out here doing that fucking scream cry that gay dudes do, and they fucking get excited. Like, no.
That's pretty good.
Just covering his fucking eyes, like perfect location. It's like a fucking just derping, like.
Lol.
Oh man. He looks matched. He ascended here. He looks matched. Oh boy. Whoa. Can't show that one.
No,
I
you
can
gotta
only
show it.
imagine what was so bad you can't show it.
Here we go. What is holding you back from putting a sawed-off shotgun to your mouth and shooting it? Just like, no, not your actual. You don't blow your brains out. You shoot the actual gun. Oh, what's stopping you guys from doing this though? What's stopping you? Oh God. Fucking Donkey Kong here.
Either Donkey Kong or OnlyFans.
Oh God. Or both. I don't know. You might have to throw.
Hey,
Wow.
potassium boyos.
All right, potassium and I'm guessing zinc apparently.
God.
What? Ah, shit! I just remember Bella Delphine's ass for whatever reason. Is she still selling bathwater, or was that just like a one-time thing?
I think it was one-time thing. She got like yeeted off the platform because of that.
Yeet.
It's a goddamn shame right here.
What?
Exactly. What?
Is that a face mask?
Yeah, with some eye holes like off of
fucking Fluffy, just like fuck me.
It looked like those eye holes off of fucking Django with those clan members and shit.
Oh God.
Speaking of Twitch, apparently they banned like a couple of quote unquote ASMR thoughts. Who were pretty much just doing softcore porn.
Yeah, they don't care now because they use Twitch to get a following and then funnel it over to OnlySims.
Yeah.
Wait, so why did they ban them in the first place? Since Twitch is apparently the place where Sims go to rest.
Because Twitch, for a brief moment, got all high and mighty on their moral high horse and thought, hey, this is supposed to be a kids platform. We can't allow this. Never mind that they'd been allowing it for who knows how long.
No, I kind of know what's going on because Twitch can only operate so as long as they can generate money, and then where the money comes from is from the advertisers. And I'm pretty sure some of the major advertisers are like, yeah, you need to clean up your shit or we'll take our business elsewhere.
Well, shit, you can't advertise nobody if ain't no titties there.
Damn, it's a catch-22.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the whole point, though. There are some advertisers don't want to associate themselves with these Twitch thoughts.
Wow.
And here's the
That we
majority
don't
of their
know.
audience right here.
Summoning the Reese's Puff Man or some shit. What's going on here? Is that a bottle of Windex? What the fuck is that?
Looks like a bottle of Gatorade.
It's a bottle of something.
I don't know what they doing, but they probably subscribe to here. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, they're definitely here somewhere.
Like, you probably fucking text them on Facing LMS a stream one day. Goddamn. Also, anybody have fireworks going off, or is that just my neighborhood?
Might be your neighborhood, my dude.
Okay.
Master and Commander.
Commander.
Who's this Jason Meyer guy?
It's him.
I gotta look this up.
God damn it. Apparently, Seattle Seahawks place kicker. But I don't know who the fuck's related to the meme now.
Yeah, it used to be Russell Crowe.
The 20-year-old snoozer. Bedroom thinks like shit. Everyone thinks he's dead. No job, just fucking snoozes. Contributes nothing to society and does not give a fuck. Gets 12 hours of sleep every night and still feels tired. I'm gonna snooze. Doesn't bother to get up and go to the toilet. Just lets loose in the bed sheets. Oh my god, no. Hasn't seen the sunrise in years. Naps every day, does not fear the passage of time. 11:30 a.m. Time to wake up.
That's based as fuck. I don't know what y'all talking about.
I'm snoozing.
That's literally the China laying flat thing I was talking about. Like, they literally doing that shit.
I'm gonna snooze.
He snuggles the snooze button.
Yeah, that hidden personified royal ending and shit. I remember that. When you couldn't decide in times, you just send your ass to permanent coma, whatever.
Snooze maxing.
I'm gonna snooze.
I love the fucking meme right here. This is so fucking true of the internet. Two fucking neckbeards fucking arguing the internet. But I'm just a little girl, Anon. This is lewd. If it's with you, Anon, Sam, I don't mind. It's like, okay, this is fucking weird. People fucking LARPing online. Ugh. You don't know who the fuck you're talking to on the fucking other side of that fucking goddamn computer screen, dude. It's weird.
Oh, that beard.
Ugh.
Yo, anybody know what's going on or the beef with MB and what's this other girl? Carolina Hermes?
Didn't you try to like expose him or something like that when it comes to like what he looks like or something like that? I don't know. But
yeah,
I thought
Didn't she used to be like a regular guest on there?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, this is why you don't invite Foyds to your platform because states. I guess she was cool at one point, but sounds like she's a typical Foyd now.
She's a Who knew? Who could have seen this coming?
This is true ascension right here. Look at this dude. Huge fucking anime titties.
This guy's base.
Look at him. He's like, yep. Fucking base boomer right here.
Dude, I have that same chair outside.
Oh god. Well, it might be weird.
Okay, all you're missing is a fucking Manzetsu book, and you're all right.
No, this guy's a high tier normie. He ascended. He has a marriage ring.
Absolutely, just reading hentai just to flex on everybody else and shit. Just asshole.
Bonfire lit. Like, yeah, there you go.
Anybody ever play one of those games?
What, Dark Souls?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played the fuck out of those games, dude.
Oh shit, I never even played
Dark
that series.
Souls, dude. Dark Souls is the shit, man.
Yeah, dude, for real.
Well, excuse me, I just got a PS4 last year. Like shit.
Yeah.
No, you know, I went into Dark Souls 100% blind. Like, my friend was like, "Man, have you heard of this new game, Dark Souls? It's like hard as hell." And then I just went out and bought it. This was back on Xbox 360. Yeah, and then I started playing it. I just kept dying and dying. I've never been so fucking frustrated.
You see
then I
that?
called
That's
him.
what.
Yeah, I called my friend. I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck is this game? I can't even progress. And yeah, I was totally going the wrong way. I think I was going down to the caves at the first Firelink Shrine, where I was supposed to
Yeah.
go up to the dragon.
You can do that though. You can go down to the caves if you want to. I think you can make it through there. The game
Yeah, you
usually-
can, but
yeah.
that's when I was like a complete noob, and I was
Yeah.
like, wow. But then, yeah, that's the ultimate thing. It's like the challenge, the sense of accomplishment. It's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, phenomenal game. Phenomenal game. Can't even get over how good that game was.
Yeah, I already talked to Yashi about me trying to beat Persona 5 on hard and shit. Since I was extremely new to it, but I was like, fuck it. I know what I'm doing. Then I got past the first boss after like a month and then just quit forever. So yeah, fuck difficulty to a point.
Highly recommend Dark Souls. That's why I shed a tear when Elden Ring came out. It was like the next Dark Souls, basically.
Yeah, for sure.
See, I keep on telling you how to use magic, but you don't believe me.
Use your demons to your advantage. Look at this shit.
Absolutely.
Gotta paint a ceiling. Fucking might as well use this fucking crazy chick right here. Get over with.
The power of Christ compels you.
Absolutely.
Your mother sucks cocks to hell.
If you don't get sent to hell, you might as well at least finish painting the fucking hallway. Like, that's...
Yeah, and then I was gonna recommend the.
Oh,
oh man. Dude, that's
fucking
that's a legit Frieza cosplay right there.
Exactly, like the makeup is clean. That's the most disturbing part. Like,
oh man, that's good.
I love the play. Like, like there we go.
Oh, dude, he's in a minivan, but they photoshopped the space out there.
I just noticed that.
Fuck.
Fraser rolls you.
Oh man, that's good. Oh man, what was I saying? Yeah, I was gonna recommend Sekiro after you beat Dark Souls.
Shit, I gotta afford it first. I gotta make my money back from AMC.
Think someone getting robbed?
Yeah, that is me. I don't know what's going on.
Countless amounts of evidence and a huge variety of statistics and facts stating that women prefer tall men. I know a guy. It's like every time, dude. Every time.
Oh man.
But I know a guy.
Yo,
my mom knows this one midget.
Hey, Mystery, you know what's funny?
Yeah.
I was literally watching some of Stardust's old video, and he was complaining about this topic too. It's like, yeah, I talk in generalizations, but then there's always that one idiot that's gonna say, I know a guy. And I'm like, no shit, Sherlock.
Oh my god. I know a fucking guy.
I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy.
Everybody knows
But
a
my
fucking
blue
guy.
pill.
That's not even the worst part. The worst part is when they know a person like third degree. Like my mama knows her boyfriend who knows a guy who might have been existing. Like all that sort of shit.
Isn't
Like, you don't
this
even know if this motherfucker exists, and you still gonna present as evidence. Like, get the fuck out of here.
What a great game. Oh, God.
Dude, what are these memes, man?
How many petabytes of memes? The shit. Your hard drive must be big as hell, dog. Like, goddamn.
This one's going to be here we go. How do you end yourself? Truck plus this. Oh, you read that one real fast.
Oh, is that a reference to AM?
More like a reference to the truck of peace attack that happened a few years ago. Remember, it was Britain, I think. It happened in France, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait till the incels pick up that baton.
Yeah, I actually had another idea of making this video called what was I gonna title it? Battlefield Inkwell, the infamous race to 100+. But I think I might get yeeted off YouTube after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been thinking about jumping into the fray of video making.
Yeah, I could, but I'm
you
lazy.
should.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the idea I have for it's why Marxists should reject feminism.
Please do make that video.
Dude, it's like a riot outside.
90% millennial couples look like this. Yep. Hey, how painfully accurate this is. My recent ex and me.
God damn.
Oh, and it's the Foyd tweeting this out.
Yep. Oh my God. I think I'll end it on this one here. With at the end of the day, always know that she just loves you. Even if you're Shinji. He always loves you. Always curled up in a ball. Look at you.
You know what I noticed about Evangelion? Every
What's that?
time they make an alternate universe, that shit, like, usually the first thing they do is like depussify Shinji to like some extent.
They have to. I mean, fuck. What can you do with his character after a certain point?
Really, like, goddamn, he's either like complete pussy or complete crazy.
All right, buddy boy. Let me do some last words here. All right, Drolix, last words.
Stay based, buddy boyos.
All right, there you go. See you next time, dude. Count of Woodlands, last words.
I need more water next time for the next stream.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Really dry at the moment.
Got a water max. All right, my dude. Last words.
I have no arms and I must comb.
Oh God, which one would it be? The snoozer or the Alan Mooner?
I'd rather be the snoozer, man. Dude, that's living the good life. That's the good life right there.
That's some good stuff right there. Sweet Jesus. All right, dude. See you next time. Jack Nickelback, last words.
Fuck Persona 5. I played that shit on hard and I never played it again. Like, it's over.
Dang, just saying fuck the game, right?
I literally only got to Kamoshida and then like that was it. I was like, fuck this game. I'm not just all day. And just fucking Dark Souls just by extension.
Dang. All right, dude. See you next time, buddy boyo.
All right, see you.
Yep. All right, we're done. We're done, boyos. We got any last words here in the chat and the from the chat? What's the Jesus Chad? Yep, got Chad Jawline there. Coon Master 5,000. Get yours now before it's sold out. I'm sending water in a care package after you get 5 kills. Mystery School, you should debate Jay Tahoe tonight on MD stream. He's gonna be there? I don't know. I have to go on fucking MD stream. Like, is it really gonna be a debate or is it gonna be a bunch of fucking dudes yelling at each other? That's the hard part about that stream. It's hard to hop in there really on half the damn time. Super Coomer 3. Throat Suction 3,000 on sale for $500. God dang. I guess I could hop on there. I mean, I'm definitely in the server that Jay's in. I could bring him on, but there's not much to debate about really, because like I probably agree with part of what he's gonna say. Saturday night in your prime. Yep, there it is. All right, buddy boy. I'll see you guys next time.